what you wanted. Good morning. It's 7 a.m. on Friday, April 22nd. Today in Baton Rouge, expect to see cloudy skies with a high of 84. Coming up on OTB, LSU running back John Emery joins the show in studio at 8:30, and Rivers Huey will be here at 9 a.m. You can follow today's show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at OTB_ESPN, or watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel and subscribe for daily content. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
Let we go!
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yeah!
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Hey, P, they said I gotta come off the bench.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. Yo.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome in. It is Friday, April 22nd, 2022. More importantly, though, people, it is game day. That's right. Your New Orleans Pelicans returning to the Smoothie King Center. Game three of this Phoenix Suns series, dude. Taking on the 1 seed in the NBA. All of a sudden, the series tied 1-1. Opportunity open. Devin Booker, now officially confirmed, out for the entirety of the series. The door is open for your New Orleans Pelicans, and it's going down in the Smoothie King Center tonight. I am so friggin' hyped, dude. By the way, Jake, we'll talk about friggin' because you nailed it with Willie Green the other day. But I'm so excited, man. What a game tonight's going to be. The Smoothie King Center is going to be an atmosphere that I believe will be maybe unrivaled in its history. Like already, during the play-in game a couple of Wednesdays ago, that was an atmosphere that was maybe talking to long-term Pelican fans that have been going for years and years and been to the big Spurs game, been to the Blazers playoff games, that Warriors game 3 when you're up 18, you end up losing, that already maybe the play-in atmosphere had surpassed that. And now you're going to bring this series back, 1-1, the Pelicans with all the momentum in the world, the Suns without any momentum, into a fan base and a team that has been completely revitalized. The table is set for some legendary things to happen. And it's an NBA playoffs that has been a little topsy-turvy, been a little weird thus far, and the New Orleans Pelicans trying to make it far, far weirder. I am so excited. I'm going to be vibrating with energy throughout the day. Everybody should be. How about this? You want the ultimate way of kind of putting in perspective the rise and resurrection of this franchise. Earlier this year, you could get lower bowl tickets nearly on the court. Like, we're talking close to floor for $8.
Yeah.
Right now, the top of the stadium, I think the cheapest you can get is like $130. So, I mean, the city is fully awake and locked in, and people care, and people want to go, and it's going to be electric. And if you get to go, if you are one of the lucky few, be loud, be proud, be insane, and make it hard on Phoenix, okay? Make it hard on them, because they, make no mistake, there is blood in the water. They had to eat a haymaker, a hell of a haymaker last game. Losing their best player, losing on their home court. All of a sudden, there's all this talk of the CP3 curse and all these other things, right? Like, they had to eat that, and they're feeling their knees are maybe a little wobbly right now. You can help be a part of the knockout punch if you're going to be in that number tonight. Obviously, we're feeling great today. We're going to be with you for the next 3 hours. It's not just Pelicans talk. We're going to talk about a great LSU baseball game last night. Way to set the tone for the weekend, boys. You got the LSU spring game coming up on Saturday, so that's exciting. But first, let's check in with the fellas. Fresh off of our movie date last night. Jake, how you feeling?
Feeling great. We had a great time last night. Yes, we sat in the same seats next to each other like you're supposed to at the movie theater. It all played out the way it's supposed to. We laughed. We enjoyed some good popcorn. Oh, you didn't. You just went icy. But
yeah,
nonetheless, had a great time with the fellas.
Yeah, it was really good. It felt like a bit like high school, honestly, right? No kids, just the boys, kind of cutting up, sitting in the very back of the theater. We sat last row in the back. We tried to put one seat in between every one of us, but it's assigned seating nowadays.
Yeah, get out of here.
And
I put us right by each other.
And what I'm sure was a socially anxious nightmare for Danny. He hates these type of situations. We had to stand up and switch seats as some young teens or college kids, I don't know, ended up coming to take their seats that they reserved. They were a little loud, by the way.
They were a little loud.
Like the social etiquette of just these straight up conversations they were having was a little absurd, but at the same time, it does kind of set the scene, right? Like, what's more movie theater like than having a group of young kids who are like, F you, I don't care if you're trying to watch the movie. I'm just going to talk. Also, massive talent, very funny, very lighthearted, a fine movie to do that in.
Yes. That is fair, but I don't want to be the old man that shushed them.
They were loud.
They were loud. I'm glad somebody else picked it up.
Mario, what's up?
Surprised Mario didn't shush him out of everybody. If he would have been where I was sitting and I would have been where he was sitting, without question.
1,000%. And Mario, how incensed were you at their lack of social etiquette?
I was a little further away from them, so that helped. But it was what it was. Movie was fun, but we're feeling great on this Friday. Very excited to go home after work today. Be back in the blender for this playoff game. Like you said, man, I was just honestly happy to be here. But now the Pelicans can legitimately win this series with the Booker news, and that makes it even more exciting.
So you are going to be in that number tonight.
I'll be
trying
there.
to get in there on Sunday. I'm very happy for you, Mario. Well-deserved. Host of the Flock Up podcast. Grinding through a lot of bad basketball to get to this point. Daniel Cardenas, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling great. Friday vibes in the air.
Big time.
Movie was great last night.
Yeah.
Great team bonding, of course.
Yep.
And ready for this playoff game tonight.
Yeah, we'll talk more about massive talent later, but I would say this. If you like Nick Cage, I mean, you should see it. It is it's very funny. It's very lighthearted, like I said, and really what it is just a great vehicle for the chaotic charisma that just oozes out of Nick Cage. Like, that certain quality he's always had where you're just kind of attracted to his characters on screen. There's that and then some this week. Okay, boys, but look, if the New Orleans Pelicans are going to get it done tonight, right, what has defined the rise of this team? And we've talked about it a lot. And yes, look, I understand that it takes bringing in a guy like C.J. McCollum and whatnot to really push this across the finish line. Of course, the NBA, you got to have stars. But what has really defined this team's success, what has led to the turnaround, how you fight back from 3-16 is because you are a team. We've talked about it ad nauseum at this point. Willie Green has changed the culture, right? Again, Josh Hart being traded, coming back courtside for that. For the game that night, something that you never ever see, and that's because this team is as close and as selfless as any team that you will find in the entirety of the NBA. In fact, it's actually probably one of the great strengths of the Suns as well, and that makes complete sense given that Willie Green trained under Monty Williams and trying to learn how to be an NBA coach, and it's really the Phoenix Suns' greatest hope, probably for beating the New Orleans Pelicans, that they too are a great team. But when you start to think about the Pelicans, who's Catholic in here? Nobody? Mario, you're Catholic. Danny, you've been in a lot of Catholic church. Y'all ever seen the symbol of the pelican in the stained glass windows? The symbol of the pelican that represents the Eucharist?
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Okay, so if next time you're in a church, go looking for it. In most Louisiana Catholic churches, you will find it. And what it is a mother pelican with her babies in her nest. And she is piercing her own breast with her beak to feed her babies her own blood. There it is right there. You're seeing it is the pelican is a symbol of sacrifice, of selflessness, of giving yourself up for your brother, for the guy standing next to you. And that's the kind of selfless nature that we all should carry into today, right? You said weekend vibes. Let's treat everybody that way this weekend, right? Let's give up ourselves for the greater good, for others. And that's the type of selfless nature this Pelicans team has. And it's the type of selfless nature they're going to need if they're going to complete an 8-1 upset, something that we so very rarely see. No one person is greater than the team. And I believe that this Pelicans team's like fully bought into that, right? I don't think there's anybody out there just trying to get just trying to do their thing. They're trying to do whatever they need to do to win. And you have guys buying in on both sides of the ball. And what is going to be fascinating to see for me is, can this young, selfless team culture of the New Orleans Pelicans, how does it stack up against, I would maybe say like the Warriors are potentially above the Suns. But when you talk about the Phoenix Suns, you're talking about maybe some of the best culture, some of the best team bonding in the entirety of the NBA. Are the Pelicans ready to challenge that? We will see. We will see.
I mean, when you really think about the juice that the Pelicans probably got from that victory, but then you amplify it times 10, knowing that Devin Booker's out.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that the Pelicans have to feast on. Like, they have to understand the opportunity that they have, and I think they do, because me and Mario were talking last night while we were waiting on y'all to get there about, like, the possibilities that Devin Booker's injury opens up and, like, what you can do defensively and the advantages that it gives you. And you look, like, the Suns are a 1-point favorite right now.
I mean,
like, they're the
down
1
from
seed.
10. The two first, it was 10.5 and 10 the first 2 games.
And that just kind of tells you what that injury means. I mean, there's nothing against CP3, but at this point, like, now you can be so creative with how you defend him.
Yep.
Because now Herb can defend CP3. Like, Alvarado doesn't have to come in and be the guy that stops him. And so you can get more creative with your lineups. I mean, they have to have this confidence that no one thought that they would be able to have in a series like this. And so it's coming home. All those advantages that you have to seize this opportunity that you have with the number 1 seed without their high scoring, their best player, their go-to guy. And when you start looking at matchups, you match up extremely well with them now.
I mean, they lost a true perennial superstar. How many perennial superstars are there in the NBA? Perennial all-stars, I should say. 8, maybe like 8, 10, somewhere around there.
Like 10 guys that you feel like could win an MVP.
Yeah, okay, exactly, right? And Devin Booker is among that number.
Yeah.
That is a heavy blow to have to try to eat. And if you're Chris Paul, man, and I feel for Paul, I really do. I don't feel too awful for him because I don't think anybody's beating the Warriors, so it kind of is what it is. Like, the end is coming for all the Western Conference anyway. But I feel for him. The bad luck, it continues, whatever. And if you're Chris Paul, the thing is that just the bottom line, man, it's physical reality. He's getting older, right? You cannot bring the same energy night in and night out as you get older. You see these crafty, great veterans get a little more selective. Paul couldn't turn it on the same way in game 2 that he did in game 1. And when you're talking about Herb Jones, you're talking about someone who is at the literal, complete opposite end of the spectrum career-wise. He has the freshest of legs. The dude's, like 20 years old? I mean, he can wear Paul down, potentially. Just make him work constantly. And Paul will still go off. Like, I'm sure
he'll
Paul's
have
still going to
moments
have
for
1 or
sure.
2 games where he is going to go off. But the point is, can he do it for a full 7-game series? And, granted, we got to see, can the Pelicans push? A lot of people start respecting him. I mean, Al Hassan yesterday was talking about how he still doesn't think the Pelicans are going to win another game, and then he went in like 15 minutes of Zion fat jokes. Because, of course, he did. Because that's a lot of the national media. Now, to be fair, Skip, has opened his eyes. Max Kellerman said he's wide awake on the New Orleans Pelicans now. So we'll see. The opportunity is there. It's like I said the other night. This team, the opportunity for this team to announce themselves to the world, this young core, this team that looks like they could be good for years, that opportunity is right here. Mario, I want to ask you a question about the Suns. You've watched more Suns than I have this year. And we'll actually talk to Playboy Marty about this a bit more later on, as he has a brother in the front office over there. Without Devin Booker, where do the Suns make up that scoring? Is it Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton? Like, how do they look to make that up?
They're going to pick and roll you to death, I think, with DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul. That's going to be first and foremost what they try to do. And Jonas Valanciunas, at least rebounding-wise, is kind of pushed around Ayton in this series. The first game, Ayton had a decent game scoring, but Jonas is dominating the boards right now. And they're probably going to try to draw more plays for Bridges. Crowder is a really good shooter. And Landry Shamet might start in Booker's place. We'll see if they go with him or with Campaign. But they still have a lot of good scoring. It's going to be a lot easier without Devin Booker, but it's still not going to be easy.
Well, and
Cameron Johnson's somebody to watch out for sure.
And you mentioned the pick and roll game. The interesting part about that, the size of Valanciunas is kind of disrupting all of that. Like you said, Valanciunas is what, like 30 pounds, I think, on DeAndre Ayton. Like, he is significantly larger, and you are seeing that this series, and it's going to be something to watch tonight. I'm also very intrigued to see the Valanciunas fit. It wasn't until I saw Valanciunas in his suit last game when I placed money on the Pelicans. Like, I had not bet. I saw that picture on Twitter. I immediately headed to DraftKings, and it paid dividends. So, a lot of pressure on Valanciunas to have a great fit today. A lot of people have been asking me about weather omens, right? We knew Sunday it got a little warm. It was a bad sign. Cooled off on Tuesday. And, we know what happened in Game 2 on Tuesday. I'm still trying to sift through the portents today, right? Because we're about at like 80 degrees. It's like a horrible middle ground. It's not quite Suns advantage. I don't know if it's quite cool. Pelicans advantage. So I'll continue to try to sift through all that information as the show goes on. I'm not ready to make a weather prediction just quite yet. But look, man, I'm excited. I think we all are. It's going to be a fantastic game tonight. The Bad News Birds, man, the most unlikely of group, the Island of Misfit Boys, out here grinding, trying to make an 8-1 upset happen in the Smoothie King Center is going to be lit tonight. It's going to be insane. Anything else, boys, before we go to break, talk a little LSU baseball on the other side? Any other? I mean, we'll revisit the Pels throughout the day today, but anything to say here?
I do want to add that it's kind of crazy, I think, from Chris Paul's perspective. Like, here he is towards the end of his career, trying to win that elusive ring back to where it all started. Like, the irony in that, I think, is kind of cool.
Yeah, it sucks for him, right? I mean, it's like his man was grinding in the Hilario Center. And now, like, he had to pick up a team that did not even have their own gym. And now Miss Gale's, committed, and they've got a full building and a real front office and all this sort of stuff. And the place that he had to leave behind, that he maybe didn't even want to, that he had to, because of a lack of ownership, because of a lack of overall vision, the place that he had to leave is now coming for his head. Yeah, you're right. There is some very interesting narrative to be had there. Man, I can't wait. We're going to talk about it the other day today. Coming up next, though, let's talk about another great result that, like we said, set the tone for the weekend. LSU baseball getting it done against the Tigers last night. Keep it locked right here off the bench.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
Go to All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com, All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. If you want to, if you need a new vehicle, okay, and you probably want to sell first. All-Star Toyota Baton Rouge, like, the market is great to sell right now. You maximize your value better than you ever will normally get in a used car. And then you can turn right back around. You can buy a new vehicle, a used vehicle. You can rent, you can lease. The selection is second to none over there at All-Star Toyota Baton Rouge.
We always talk about getting a bigger vehicle for a trip. Maybe you're going to the Pelicans game. Maybe it's you and the missus. Maybe you want to rent a sedan. Driving style.
Danny would definitely rent a nice car just to try to flex on him for date night. Pelicans date night. You can do that. Yeah. Cheaper per day rental prices.
Yeah, Danny. I'll send you to some people. I know some people. So whatever it is, if you're buying, leasing, renting, full fleet is available in all the things that we talk about. You can find it online at allstartoyota of BatonRouge.com. Baton Rouge?
In times of need, get a full list of phone numbers, websites, and other important emergency information on the Demco Stormwatch page at 1045ESPN.com.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
ITI's got all these programs. Once I started and learned everything about the school, it was worth it.
The challenges that ITI presented me with, it allowed me to build myself up.
All because of ITI, I actually was able to get a job within 3 months before graduation in my field.
Get the hands-on training you need for the job you've always wanted. With so many companies hiring right now, it's the perfect time to come to ITI Technical College. Enroll today for a better life.
I've been doing business with Luba for 25 years. They're dependable, trustworthy. It's just the attention to detail with our clients.
Our folks have years and years of experience. They're highly trained professionals. But many companies have that asset. What I'd like to think makes Luba a bit different is that we use those talents in a way that truly is dedicated to serving the needs of the folks who depend on us.
Are you a licensed contractor? There's lots of good contractors in Louisiana doing work the right way, but unfortunately, too many unlicensed contractors are working outside the licensing requirements. Working as a contractor in Louisiana requires a license for the company doing the work. The Louisiana State Licensing Board for Contractors wants to help you get licensed to allow you to conduct work legally. It's not difficult to get the license. We can help you. Go to lacontractor.org for more information. Licensed contractors, it's the law.
Spring clean your garage with a newer pre-owned vehicle from Corval Toyota, where you never pay over MSRP. There's no markups, no gains. So reserve yours today. So come on down to Happy Town. That's Corval Toyota in Opelousas, Happy Town, USA.
This is a house call. This is a follow-up appointment. This is a diabetes checkup.
Friday's Hunt and Hill. Hour 1, we'll talk to Ryan Schimpf about LSU and Missouri. We inch closer to the spring game, and the Pels back on the hardwood. Join us Friday noon to 2. It's Hunt and Hill on 104.5 ESPN, Baton Rouge.
Something for y'all to cut up to, you know? Yeah. Everybody get your roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let that thing loose, girl, in so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Esther and T-Bob, the 2022 LAB Prestige Award winner for Best Sports Radio Show. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back, OTB. Move Disney to Shreveport. I'm okay. Look, I've thought a lot about it. As Champ said in the chat, Baton Rouge traffic's already probably bad enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can fit Disney in Denham Springs.
Yeah, we have interloops in Shreveport.
That's what I'm saying. I'm down, dude. That's still close. I'm in. Unite the state.
Yeah. Finally, maybe that would unite the state.
Or, I mean, can it, like, what is smack dab in the central of Louisiana?
Alexandria, where we're on.
Yeah, that's
you can
what I
listen
was
to us, 94.7 ESPN.
Well, you know, me and geography don't go
Yeah,
well, so I
don't
don't know on
jive.
the east-west spectrum exactly where Alexandria falls.
wouldn't Alexandria, wouldn't y'all consider that
Yeah,
right
I
in
would
the
think
middle?
so. I mean, every time I drive to Toledo, that's kind of like, you know, a bit of the halfway point.
Yeah.
Heading through there. Okay, move it to Alexandria or Shreveport, either one. I made the mistake of diving into a Disney World or searching Disney World on Twitter yesterday. And my God, that is, if you want to feel like pessimistic about the overall intelligence of the human race and where we're headed as a society and a people, watch the arguments taking place around Disney World right now. Like they will make you want to curb stomp your own teeth out. That's how bad they are. I tweeted this picture. That's how I felt going into those threads and coming out. It was just awful.
Definitely mute and mask.
I think so. I thought of you when I ran across this picture the other day because your boys love Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yeah, they do.
I believe that is
Freddy.
Okay,
yeah.
that is a character from Five Nights at Freddy's, which I believe is like a
That
horror.
feels like a vibe.
It is.
Yeah.
That
feels like
that
a
is
vibe.
the vibe of Twitter threads talking about Disney World right now. It's awful. But so Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like a horror show basically playing off of or game playing off of like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was actually a Nick Cage movie recently that was basically Five Nights at Freddy's.
I mean,
where he's fighting robots at night.
What can he do? I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, after last night's movie, literally nothing.
I mean, he played himself and made it likable, made it watchable, made it entertaining.
It was fantastic, dude. Yes, I mean, and it was pure Cage. And honestly, like between that and Pig, that is like two, because you know, look, Cage likes to work. We all know this, right? And so
says it in the movie.
Yeah, he does. And so like he'll churn one out that's not good, but then I mean that and Pig are really spectacular.
That's two back-to-back like Rotten Tomatoes bangers.
Yes,
which is hard to do.
Critical bangers. Man, dude, I can't even look at him without smiling now after last night. Look at him. What a legend, dude. What a legend. I wish you would move back to New Orleans. Come back, Nick. We want you. Jack Cormier says, honestly, I'd rather move the Gathering of the Juggalos to Denham instead of Disney. Look, I'm down for Juggalos. Whoop, whoop. I'm running with the hatchet. It's cool, man. I got you. But no, I'd probably rather Disney. Floyd Arno says, Ruston? Sure. Well,
Like that,
could Epcot serve beer in Ruston?
Oh, that's true. Is
That's
it
a
still
deal
dry?
breaker. But no, that's the point. We're inviting Disney, and we're going to let them be their own sovereign
Yeah.
nation. So they're fine.
Between Ruston and West Monroe,
there we go.
I feel
Alexandria,
like there's a
perfect.
pretty good space.
Okay, I always thought Alexandria's more west. Alexandria looks pretty good.
Right in the middle.
Looks pretty good, dude. Great Disney World.
Alec, I don't know what the infrastructure. I think they have an interlude. No, I know they have an interlude. How does Alexandria have one of those and we don't here?
Don't worry. Disney will build the infrastructure.
That's true.
So come on down, Disney.
I mean, it really is like smack dab in the middle there.
Also, we didn't talk about the Amtrak thing yesterday. Amtrak, Governor Edwards, a couple other big companies all meeting on a train car to once again hype up this idea of a fast travel train track between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Make it happen. I keep thinking about it. Boys, how nice would it be? You're going to the Pelicans game tonight. How nice would it be if you could catch a train over pre-gaming on the train, okay? You land. That Amtrak is right by Poydras, right by the stadiums. The Amtrak station is. I know because I did the Polar Express thing there, which is quite fun. You should look into it for Christmas, actually, with the kids. It's very fun. But you take a train over, you go to the game, you get drunk, and then what if you could just train home? And then Uber home. Here's a picture. Danny, can you give me the picture of them actually speaking with the media outside as well from this post? Because why in the world did they do it in front of this chain link fence with razor wire across the top? Like, I feel like there's already a misconception in this country that train travel isn't maybe as, like, luxurious as you want. And they look like they're in a prison yard right now.
Dude, it looks like there's a zombie film. And they're preparing for who gets allowed on the train, and they're trying to keep everyone else off the train. And if you don't have the lottery ticket number, you're not getting on the train.
Jake, that is a perfect breakdown of what this setting looks like. So besides the razor wire setting misstep there, make the Amtrak train happen. The same way the Mikhail Hilliard continues to make it happen. Tigers versus Tigers last night, LSU, Mizzou in the box. And it looked a little sketchy early on, right? Like Mikhail didn't maybe look like he had it. I think it took till like the 5th inning before he finally had a clean inning. But Mikhail Hilliard does what Mikhail Hilliard does, and he just fought his ass off. And he has been a godsend, y'all.
Yes.
Like, where would this team be without him? Leadership, play. I mean, he earned that Friday night role. And in that role, he's been fantastic. And how about this tweet? This is really just Cody Worsham highlighting a screenshot from the game. Do you know when the last time Mikhail Hilliard lost a game? May 22nd, 2019. He has not lost a game in 32 appearances. 10-0 in his last 32. So you want to talk about being defined by fight? You know, not the best, not overwhelming, but just always fighting his ass off and setting his team up to win, and he did again last night. MVP of last night, Mikhail Hilliard.
You know, and obviously, like, I'm biased to this argument, and people are probably going to roll their eyes at it, but it's like we talk about guys like this, like not the most talented, not the guy that can throw the hardest, not the biggest, not the strongest, not the this, not the that. It's like, why does that define how good you are or how good you can be? It's like because he doesn't throw 97, we just like, I don't know how he's doing it. He must be doing some magic up there. It's like, no, he has a skill set that works for him, and it's talented to what his skill set is. It's like he's got a breaking ball, and that's what his best pitch is. He doesn't have to throw 97. He doesn't have to be 6'4". He doesn't have to be 195 pounds. And like, you don't have to be all those things to be very effective. And he's showing you that. Like, there is like more than one box that you can check to be a good baseball player, football player, basketball player, whatever it might be. And it's funny, like you said, that hasn't lost since 2019, 30-something appearances, but it's still the same narrative of, well, you know, yeah, that's our Friday night guy. It's just like, no, he's kind of earned that. He's proven on the diamond. He's proven on the mound, and he's been a bulldog on the mound that he deserves to be in a weekend rotation on a good SEC baseball team.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, he's the Friday night guy, and that streak is still alive, right? So to Jake's point, yes, man, he is deserved. It's yeah, you're right. Like I'm probably chief among this group. I just have to accept that Mikhail Hilliard's good. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get there, but he's obviously earned it. I mean, think about it. I just said May 2019. Boys, it's almost May 2022. I'm talking about 3 years here. Now, granted, maybe 2020. Well, whatever. The point is, Mikhail Hilliard, MVP of last night, fantastic. Offensively, obviously, you got to start with Jacob Berry. 2 solo shots when you need him from the left side, and I mean, cranked him. I mean, turned on him, dude. And so Berry getting his 11 and 12 bomb of the year. Again, it looked a little hairy early on. And you all know, like, the older I get, you know that I've been falling more and more in love with baseball, but also, like, baseball is toxic. Like, baseball is such a naturally pessimistic sport. So, like, when you have the bases loaded with no outs, you don't get any runs, it's so easy to throw up your hands and be like, oh, we suck. We're going to lose. Yeah. It's over. And so I love in those moments where it feels horrible, both those solo shots coming with 2 outs, Jacob Berry was able to kind of carry you through the early game. You got the 3-run rally to go up 5-2, and things looked hairy in the 8th. Razelman didn't have it. Our BBC, Bad Body Cooper didn't have it. And then you end up bringing in Paul Gervais, and my God, dude, Gervais is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
And he secures it. And he just looks confident up there. And the best part is, I mean, he's a true freshman, right? Am I crazy, or is he a sophomore?
No, he's a transfer. Right?
Okay, he's a transfer. Yeah. Okay, for some reason I thought he was a true freshman. But either way, Gervais has solidified himself as the guy. When you have to secure the win, the guy, and he's only getting better and better and better.
And look, these are games that you could go out there and say, as an LSU fan, like, yeah, you're supposed to win those, and you are. We talked about that yesterday, but it's just not always a given. Like, we kind of said the same thing about the A&M series and the Auburn series, and you find out who those teams are. Like, you just got to go out there and stack up those wins, because we laid out the schedule and what's coming behind that. And you've gone and you've swept Mississippi State on the road, which you didn't expect, but you got swept by Arkansas. So you have to come back and you have to replenish some wins in the win tally there. So, look, it's Missouri. I understand that, but it's a Friday or Thursday. I'm still going to call it Friday night win to open the series. And if you go out there and if you sweep it, like T-Bob mentioned yesterday, you're right back in third, basically in the entire SEC.
Yeah, I mean, no, if you sweep, I think you'll likely be tied for second with one of the 8 and 7 teams. Like, there's 3 8 and 7 teams, I believe, right now: Auburn, A&M, and Alabama. You imagine at least one of them goes 2-1 this weekend. So if you go 3-0, I think you'll end up tied for second. We'll see. And look, I know that, I've been throwing this line out there, like, this is a weekend where you must get 2, and you should really fight for 3. And obviously, you're fighting for 3 every weekend. What I mean by that is the difference is it's realistic here. This is a team that you actually can sweep. This is a team that you could arguably maybe even expect to sweep. And so when it looked a little hairy last night, that's why the value of Mikhail Hilliard is so huge. And we've seen it in the last 2 weekends, man. The difference that winning game 1 makes from a mental standpoint is massive. And now you kind of further bury a Mizzou team that already wasn't really believing in themselves. Now 5-11. You saw some of the fielding problems come up for Mizzou last night. The bat's not terribly threatening. The pitching, like we said, not terribly good either. So a great job by Jay Johnson's squad in game 1.
Yeah, this is actually Gervais's 4th stop. He started out in Division III, then transferred to Wake Tech Community College in North Carolina, and then pitched for Pitt Community College in North Carolina a year ago.
How did they find him?
He was a honorable mention JUCO All-American.
Damn, nice job scouting. I mean, Jay Johnson did say that he was going to hit it and hit
it
hard.
He's actually a redshirt junior, yeah.
Okay, so this is potentially his last year. Then we'll see. Whatever. I'm glad to have him. Mark Cumby saying, Jake, are you freezing? No, he's not freezing. He's just rocking that Pels gear, baby. Look at how good he looks with the red bird on his chest.
The biggest logo, but look, this is what we have to deal with. I gave my jersey to Mario, which I'm glad it's lucky. So this is my Pels gear.
Yeah, they probably sent you that. Probably sent you like an entire warm-up. Did they really send you that? They did. Oh, my God.
Start out small, and then you build to the bigger the bigger logo.
It's good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, they're like baby steps.
I'm trying to be better. You should never be upset when one of your boys gets something that you want. You know, I mean, I think it's okay to have some natural feelings of jealousy, but you should never be upset. You got to talk yourself through it, and you got to always remind yourself you got to be happy for the fellas. You got to be happy for your boys. So I'm happy for you. You look great in it, and we're glad that you are firmly now on Team Pelican. And I know that if I was hungry, you would pierce your breast and feed me your blood to keep me alive, and that means a lot. That really does.
I mean, I think. Well,
Danny would not. I don't know if Danny.
Well,
I
don't know if Mario would either.
Mario would not either. I don't think any of them. They're young. They're young. You know, they're young. They're prideful, full of energy. They have to be beaten down by life a little more.
If it was like anything to do with your legs, Danny wouldn't do it. But I don't know. He got a chance. He got a chance to do it with the upper body. I think he would.
Danny, would you sacrifice yourself for us?
Yes. Yeah. Not even a question.
Well, guess what? I wouldn't let you. I would sacrifice myself for you first. That's real brotherhood, boys. I feel like we really made some strides in last night. But through Nick Cage, our bonds grow stronger.
I tried to tell y'all. I mean, he's one of this generation's greatest, not even actors, just figures, persons.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Nick Cage. And by the way, I think he's got a situation like me where he's Nicolas Cage, but he goes by Nick. Like everybody in that movie called him Nick.
Yes.
The end credits, it said Nicolas Cage.
I've always liked, too, NIC, which I appreciate. I don't know why. Just find that appealing. Mario's giving us a break sign. So
no, it's not. He's giving us a motorcycle sign.
Okay, yeah. The young jock is going down. We don't need any young jock today. That's kind of bad vibes. All right, when we get back here, more OTB. Keep it locked.
Off the bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Go to airflownow.com. Jake, talk while I grab it.
Go to airflownow.com as T-Bob is going to show you. Look, this insert is only 3.5 ounces. I mean, it even looks small in T-Bob's hands, right?
Think about that.
8 hours of battery power. You clip it in right to your hard hat, and we know here in South Louisiana, there's some absolutes, and one of those absolutes is the heat is coming. Don't let this weather fool you. The heat is coming, and you want to cool off. Stay safe with the insert from Tiger Air.
You just put this in your helmet, in your hard hat. You turn it on, and it basically turns your body into a walking AC unit. And the anecdotal evidence from people that have bought this for the employees is massive, dude. They're like, where's it? Every now and then an invention rolls along. We're like, how did this not exist before? And look, it's anti-89.1 compliant. If you're talking about working in a plant, they got you, so it's already all safety regulations checked and good to go. So if you're in a construction crew or plant, you want this Tiger Air insert, go to airflownow.com.
Our listeners fire off their opinions on the jimsfirearms.net hotline at 499-1045. Keep listening for your next chance to shoot us your thoughts with the jimsfirearms.net hotline on 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has new 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorns in stock with 0% for 72 months. Shop our inventory or custom order your Ram with $2,000 bonus cash and a 1,000,000-mile warranty. The crew at Bayou is going to do right by you.
ServiceMaster Elite create clean, disinfected work environments. As a local business, we take pride in serving the New Orleans and Baton Rouge areas. Our cleaning protocols follow CDC and OSHA standards for healthcare settings, offices, senior living, restaurants, and industrial plants. Contact ServiceMaster Elite to get your operation ready for reopening with germ disinfection cleaning. ServiceMaster Elite, the trusted choice in professional cleaning since 1996.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
This isn't just another day. It's so much more.
Kelly's life was put on hold when her auctioneer primary care doctor discovered a rare blood disorder. Her doctor connected her to an auctioneer care team of cancer, heart, and kidney specialists. With multiple primary care locations around Baton Rouge, same-day appointments, and online scheduling, we're relentless about keeping you healthy. Auctioneer Baton Rouge, innovating healthcare for Kelly.
Eli's always been into grilling. It took us a while to see it, but the signs were there.
What are you doing, Eli?
I knew grilling was my thing. I have been talking about it throughout my career.
Happy with the results?
I am. Got the new grill from barbecueguys.com. It performed great.
My advice, as I always told my boys,
do more of what you were born to do.
Barbecue Guys, for those who were born to grill.
You want cheese on your burger, Pops?
I'll take a little cheese.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
On a Friday edition of Early Line, the Pelicans head home to take on the Phoenix Suns in Game 3 of their playoff series. We preview the game, give an official pick, and look ahead to the rest of the sports weekend. Early Line, 2 p.m., 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
House real big, cars real big, belly real big, everything real big, rims real big, pockets real big, rings real big. Let me tell you how I live. Like that, buy that, 24s ride that. Ladies, gentlemen, gangsters, pimps, mamas, daddies, stunners, shine like a rich snitch. I'm a real big timer, king of the hood. Everything wood, look like a forest in the truck.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
Clap on lights. Those actually work. I don't think I ever have seen. I don't think I've ever used a clap on light in real life.
I've seen them. My aunt in Baton Rouge has one.
Oh, that's right. I saw her clap them cheeks, and that thing went off real quick. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Off the Bench. Yeah, Jake Martin, Daddy, hanging out with you today. Do you know why you deserve that, Mario? Because you sent the most busta meme of all time yesterday to the group chat. One of your coworkers had the great pleasure of meeting Dennis Allen. Great picture, man. Spanish broadcast team. Awesome. And you memed it. They were smiling ear to ear, very happy. And you memed it saying, smile if the Saints are doomed, essentially. What's wrong with you? Why are you... Is it West Bank Dave? Is it the love of the Pelicans? Why are you so anti-Saints right now?
You always want to connect it to the Pelicans. They're very independent of each other. Okay?
I don't agree. They're literally owned by the same people.
And the crux of my pessimism is just that Sean Payton left. Like, no disrespect to Dennis Allen. He's an excellent football coach. Our defense has been the strength of the team the last few years. But missing Sean Payton combined with kind of all the holes they have up and down the roster, I'm just not really feeling a good season. But I hope I'm wrong. And they still have free agency.
It's like you're rooting for the Saints to do bad.
Yes,
like,
he
it's
is.
so annoying. Like, I hate it. Every time he just says it.
Danny quickly responded with an anti-meme. No, but yeah, it does feel like there is some, and that's why I connected to the Pelicans. I feel like if we laid Mario down on the couch and, psychologically dove into his repressed memories and everything, or his underlying emotions.
The cheeseburgers.
Yes, exactly. You get through the cheeseburger fog and haze, and yeah, you see that, I think he wants the Pelicans to take center stage here. And they kind of have. I mean, honestly, we've talked about it, right? The door is, the stage is open. Saints didn't make the playoffs last year. The Pelicans did. Strides can be made. But can't we at least watch them fail before we go there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, let the season happen before we talk all this trash against your home team. Like you're rooting against them. Like,
and if
constantly.
if we're being objective, like, I can form plenty of objective arguments for why this team could be pretty good, right? I mean, so I don't know, man. Just be wary of falling too deep into the shadow lest you lose yourself, you know? And you come out the other side and you're something unrecognizable.
Fair enough. We'll see what happens in the fall, man.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah.
You
all felt
certified
that.
bust.
Everybody felt that. Everybody felt that.
I want them to do well. It helps my
I don't
job.
know if
It
you
doesn't
do.
sound like you want them to do well.
Of course I do. Y'all just asked me my honest opinion, and y'all
Nobody
post.
asked you to make that meme.
No, look, and I want to be clear about this. I celebrate Mario for standing by his takes, okay? Because I apply a lot of pressure to him, and I rip on him constantly. But he stands by his takes, and I like that. Like, I appreciate that. We need more of that in this business, and so I do applaud that, Mario. But again, we are going to rip it also. That just is what it is. Just the fellas being fellas. But here's why they're going to be good. Jameis Winston, do we have that video? Check this out, Jake. You seen this? This is Jameis Winston on his mindset. It's just 30 seconds of a 5-minute piece on his mindset entering this year.
There's certain things that be on my mind is, like, if I come back the same, like even with my knee, if I come back the same, then it's not really worth it. I left off where I picked back up where I left it off. Mm-hmm. I gotta come back better. Mm-hmm. I have to be better, and that's mentally, that's physically, that's emotionally, that's spiritually, that's with my family. Just certain.
I mean, bro, tell me that little 30-second clip doesn't get you a little hype. Why are you smiling, Jake? Why are you smiling?
I like him.
I like him too. He's so terribly likable when he opens his mouth.
I know. I kind of like the way.
And he had the Bible right next to him.
Yeah, sometimes he speaks in riddles a little bit, but I like it.
He's got a little less miles in him.
He does.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall and see the dynamic with him and Dalton. Like, those are two very different personalities in the room.
Are they though? I mean, I feel like
so.
Dalton's probably like a big FCA guy. Like, I'm sure they just kind of like
strong FCA vibes.
Right. I mean, like, I don't know
Pretty
that.
sure.
Actually,
I don't know that either. I don't know that either.
I don't know that. I just feel like Andy Dalton is big in the FCA. I used to love the FCA back in the day.
Yeah.
Because of his pregame speech. Is that why?
Who?
Andy
Dalton?
Dalton?
I don't think I've ever seen a Dalton speech.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
Was it really?
Yeah, he's an FCA guy.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Told you. You can smell him a mile away. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it is.
We've been celebrating a lot of Christian symbology on the show lately. The resurrection of the Pelican. The Pelican is representative of the Eucharist and sacrifice and treating others, giving yourself up for others. And so, hell yeah, Andy Dalton. Right on, man. Cool. Emil McClellan. Oh, my God, this is good. Y'all probably won't even recognize this. Emil McClellan saying he's got strong, famous Jet Jackson energy in that clip. That did feel like the actor, rest in peace, that played famous Jet Jackson back in the day.
That is so good. I hadn't seen
All right, let's go to break. When we get back, wrapping up hour one.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Go to GEAUXroof.com, GEAUXroof.com. That's Go Roof. Why did they spell it that way, boys? Because they are from here. They're from the community. Thus, their main goal is to make sure that the community's needs are taken care of. And that's why they offer things like the free professional estimate, where you call them up and they answer phone him with the roofs. Very easy to set up a time for them to come out of your home. And then again, it doesn't cost you anything. No dispatch fee, none of that. For them to come out and let you know exactly where you stand. You then make a fully informed decision about what to do next. And look, maybe it's a small problem, maybe it's a big problem. The point is you can figure out for free with Go Roof. Then everybody's lifespan insured, and they offer a 2-year workmanship guarantee on top of the manufacturer warranty. Peace of mind throughout the entire process. Beautiful new roof every single time. Go Roof.
The Baton Rouge Clinic brings you the 2022 Dreams Come True Radiothon. Help make a dream come true for a Louisiana child with a life-threatening illness today by making your donation at 1045ESPN.com.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Follow us on Twitter at 1045ESPN to cast your vote in the Citizens Bank and Trust Poll of the Day. Vote daily inside Off the Bench, Hunt and Hill, The Early Line. And after further review, Citizens Bank and Trust brings you the Poll of the Day via Twitter at 1045ESPN.
There it is, the extra mile. On the border of expected and extraordinary. For those willing to go further. Like vans customized for work or play. With safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Each year, Guarantee Media hosts a radiothon to benefit dreams come true. And this year, we need your help more than ever.
We've interviewed these incredible kids, and each and every one of their stories brings tears to our eyes.
To have a dream granted means more to these families than you'll ever know.
And it wouldn't be possible without your help.
Dreams Come True has been hit hard by the events of the past year.
So we ask for your support in helping this incredible cause.
Our Dreams Come True Radiothon is powered by the Baton Rouge Clinic. Visit GuaranteeMedia.com to pledge your support today.
And this year, 2022, it's time to finally treat yourself. Bring your boat to the next level with front-to-back boat service. You want the latest and greatest marine technology? You want to go to the place that has not one, but 2 NMEA-certified techs. Family-owned and operated by the Sherman family for 30 years. Front-to-back is the answer in Baton Rouge for all of your custom boat needs. So head to fronttobackboatservice.com or find them on Facebook, Front-to-Back Boat Service.
If you're in an accident, a car accident, a slip and fall where you're injured, you need to call an attorney. The defendant insurance company, it's their goal to close the case as quickly as possible and pay out the least amount of money as possible. That's why it's important to call an attorney and call the law office of O.C. Brown.
At the law office of O.C. Brown, we're a family-owned firm. We want to be your law firm for a lifetime.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
Moscona inviting you to join us for Friday's AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. We're live from the Zurich Classic talking LSU, Mizzou, and Pell's Suns. Join us 3 to 6, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Esther and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
Danny, where are you watching the game tonight?
If T-Bob's not having a watch party, then I'll be in NOLA.
Okay.
Okay, here's the problem. This is
I
why,
was asking. That was not even like. I didn't know if you were dog sitting. I didn't
If
know.
everybody wants to know why I can't commit to a watch party,
Because you
it is
used all your
because-
equity up. I get
No,
it.
no.
No, you did.
No, I don't know what the future holds for me today because I'm going to be at this golf tournament with the fellas, and then ideally that will transform into the fellas going to watch a game somewhere. But like, I'm not going to try to herd those cats and be like, hey, we have to go here because I said we would go here on A. So it's unfortunate, but I have to leave myself
What's
open.
you got a foursome today at the golf tournament? I don't know how it works. I've never been.
No. So it's me and Willie B, Will Blackwell, and then I think we're actually partnered up with my boy Brandon Hurley, Bull, and JV.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of that, and it'll get really sideways. It'll get really sideways.
Ask Bull Hurley about the dollar sausage biscuits at McDonald's. That's all you need to know.
Okay, dude. I mean, I've eaten a lot of dollar sausage, but I don't know what he can tell me that I don't already know. I'm pretty familiar. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
a good story.
Okay. Oh, wow. How'd he fit it up there? I can't wait to hear the story.
And not Bull Hurley from Over the Top. Brandon Hurley.
Yeah,
His name to us is Bull Hurley.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. But that is the problem. Is that I'm probably gonna be in a giant amorphous blob of over the hill drunk guys.
T-Bob.
And
Do you have Rouse's today?
No.
I was about to say.
No. Hunt Palmer. Go check out Hunt Palmer. He's gonna be there 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Hunt will be handing out gift cards.
So maybe I can actually get it this time.
No.
I'll send my 12-year-old who he doesn't know.
Legally,
who
you
looks like
cannot.
an adult,
That's
and
fair.
he'll give it to him.
Yeah, that is. You could do that.
He'll like grab him by the shirt and be like, "That's my gift card, punk."
Although we've been taking the we've been using the prize wheel more at Rouse's too. So you got to spend
love
it,
that.
which is really exciting because there's only like a couple of gift card spots, and people get so pumped when they hit it, and I feel like I'm on like Price is Right or something. I'm like, yeah, you did it. Makes me very happy. Very, very happy. I had Zurich in the rundown. I don't know why I put it in the rundown. I don't have anything to say on the Zurich. I think it's cool that it's going on in the city. So good on the Zurich. Hour 2 next.
Yeah,
Off the bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Oh, yeah, Playboy Marty kicking off hour 2, talking Pels, Suns. Keep it locked. Go to GoTro'sOutdoorPower.com, GoTro'sOutdoorPower.com. Is this true? The chat, we'll get to that. Look, man, go over there at GoTros. They make it easy. It's why Shane Gotro started this thing 18 years ago. Local, family-owned, and he started it because he was dealing with equipment dealerships, and he was like, dude, I'm not, like, this should be better. Should be a better experience. I can do better. And he has done better. That's why you get free delivery anywhere in the state. So you get full access to the parts department, full access to the service department. So if you need some hustler equipment, Jake, where do you go?
You go to GoTro'sOutdoorPower.com or remember you have the option. You have 2 locations locally, Baton Rouge and Gonzales. You can walk in to the showroom, pick out that hustler equipment. They have the greatest selection that you will find in that residential, commercial, zero turn. Don't forget about power equipment, generators. We always know we're going to need those here in South Louisiana. Pressure washers, they get it all. GoTro'sOutdoorPower.com.
Bayou Ford has 0% for 60 months on new Ford F-150s, plus $500 bonus cash. We have new 2022 F-150s on our lot now. And all new Bayou Ford vehicles come with a 1 million-mile powertrain warranty. The crew at Bayou Ford is going to do right by you.
Motivation I needed to live healthier.
My new favorite sport.
I found my groove.
I found I'm part fish.
My second win when I needed it most.
I found more than a gym.
The affordable childcare this mom needed. Time for myself. We found our why.
Have you found yours?
I've been doing business with Luba for 25 years. They're dependable, trustworthy. It's just the attention to detail with our clients.
Our folks have years and years of experience. They're highly trained professionals, but many companies have that asset. What I'd like to think makes Luba a bit different is that we use those talents in a way that truly is dedicated to serving the needs of the folks who depend on us.
Are you a licensed contractor? There's lots of good contractors in Louisiana doing work the right way, but unfortunately, too many unlicensed contractors are working outside the licensing requirements. Working as a contractor in Louisiana requires a license for the company doing the work. The Louisiana State Licensing Board for Contractors wants to help you get licensed to allow you to conduct work legally. It's not difficult to get the license. We can help you. Go to lacontractor.org for more information. Licensed contractors, it's the law.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
Le posso offrire un caffè? Andiamo
Call Mr. Electric today for electrical repairs, upgrades, and installations.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. on Friday, April 22nd. Today in Baton Rouge, expect to see cloudy skies with a high of 84. If you missed hour one of the show, you can now catch that up at the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. Coming up on OTB, Barstool Sports Playboy Marty joins the show up next. LSU running back John Emery comes in studio at 8:30, and Rivers Huey joins the show at 9 a.m. You can follow today's show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at OTB_ESPN, or watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel and subscribe for daily content. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yeah.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. Yo, yo, yo.
Playboy Marty. Look at what the cat dragged in. Feeling so cocky and confident. After game number 1, after a 60-plus win regular season, yet here you sit, wobbly knees, walking into the place that will serve as your execution chamber. Martin Black, Playboy Marty of Barstool Sports. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling very confident.
Yeah.
Very, very confident.
Yeah.
Suns are going to take a 2-1 lead in this series Friday night. We won 64 games for a reason. We're deep. We're an actual team.
Yeah, you're 8-6.
Only one of us
You're
can
8-6 without Devin Booker, and you've only beaten
Okay,
three playoff.
okay.
You've only beaten 3 playoff teams in those 8 wins.
Stan Van Gundy, what a smart tweet by him. 3 of those games were at the end of the year. Everyone was sitting. The real number is 8-3.
All right, whatever, dude. So for those that don't know, Playboy, explain your Phoenix Suns connection.
Okay, so my dad grew up in Phoenix. He was there in 1968 when they got the franchise. The Suns sponsored his American Legion team. He got to become friends with Jerry Colangelo and Dick Van Arsdale and all like the founding fathers of the Suns. And fast forward a few years, my brother now works there. He's high up in the comms department, and yeah, that's kind of it. It's a big thing in our family, and just easily our number one team besides the LSU Tigers.
So this is to lay down the foundation that Marty is not half-stepping on this. This is not some recent thing. This is not just some random thing. This is something that's literally ingrained in his DNA from the ground up. And look, now it's funny that you say that only one of us could say we're a team, because my entire opening bit today was kind of about the Pelicans being almost like a younger version of this Suns in terms of being a selfless sort of team. But
you
Marty,
riled me up. That's why I said that.
You gotta be a little. I mean, you're feeling a little more wary now. No Devin Booker for the entire series. The door feels like it's wide open.
Oh, it absolutely is. Monty Williams actually counteracted that report, that 2 to 3 weeks. He said that didn't come from us. So
really?
I don't expect him to play this series, obviously, but I'm absolutely nervous because now we had two shot makers, y'all had 2 shot makers. Now we really only have 1. I think we're gonna have to run more sets for DeAndre Ayton. Maybe get Cam Johnson involved. I'm really interested to see who's going to start in Booker's place. They haven't announced it yet.
Playboy Marty, the most famous Marty is Marty Bird. So basically Marty Pelican. Would you like to comment?
I feel bad. I do not get this reference.
It's Ozark. Wake up, Marty. This is why Netflix is failing.
I mean, Playboy Marty, what are we doing here? I mean, 3-1, great. I set you up.
Okay.
And
this is why
I
Netflix
watched
is losing
after,
subs.
3 episodes. I was like, I hate all these people, and I stopped.
I kind of don't disagree, dude. Like, I have not been driven back to the screen for the latest season of Ozark. We'll see. So, Marty, go into a little more depth when you think about how to replace Devin Booker, and losing a guy midstream is always going to hurt worse than knowing you don't have him going in. So it's no surprise in a game 2 where the Pelicans get super hot, make 17 threes, which they never do. And you have 31 from Book in the first half, and then all of a sudden that person's gone. Like, it's no surprise you end up losing that game. Now that you know ahead of time, no Book, how do you think the Suns replace that production?
Again, I'm very interested to see who they decide to start instead of him. It's either going to be Landry Shamet or Cam Johnson. There's arguments for both. I think it's going to be Landry, but either way, I think you run. I think you play Chris Paul more minutes. I think Chris Paul is going to sniff 40 minutes tonight. And I think you run more sets for DeAndre, which we don't really do because he doesn't need him. He ends up getting the ball naturally. But now it's like, okay, we need this guy on the block to abuse either Hayes or Valanciunas, which not insulting anybody, is a weakness of this team.
Bro, what are you talking about? Valanciunas has been pushing Ayton around, dude. He's got him by like 30 pounds.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, look, he blocked him a couple times game 1. He's blocked him a couple times game 1, but just wait. Valanciunas is going to continue to establish. Have you seen the Valanciunas fits pregame?
Oh, I love Valanciunas. I think he's an awesome player. Defensively, Ayton's kind of got him.
Okay.
Hey, I want to ask you about Jay Crowder, because Jay Crowder's out there a lot. He's out there like 28, 27 minutes, not doing a whole lot. I mean, he got better
he stunk so far.
in game 2, but game 1, I mean, he was just out there to be out there. I mean, he was the Tony Snell of the Suns in that game. Like, he's got to step up too as well, because, I mean, he's been in the playoffs so many times before. He's kind of this like enforcer mentality, a guy that kind of gives you some juice, he gives you some physicality, but he just hasn't given the Suns that.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that big Jay Crowder game is coming. It's lurking right around the corner. All it takes is for him to come out and hit a 3 early, and then that just, like, sparks it. He is a weird player like that, where, like, you always like that he's on the floor. They gave him way too much freedom in game 2, I thought. Like, they were, like, Jay Crowder should not be taking mid-range jumpers, like, ever. Like, just sit there and shoot threes. If you have a lane, go and play defense. That's really his game. But I feel like we're getting ready for an 18-point Jay Crowder performance.
Marty, if the Pelicans win tonight, does your head change? Or is it still what is it, Suns in 6?
Suck. Wait, say it again.
What is it, Suns in 6? Like, where are you at right now prediction-wise?
I think Suns in 6 would be good. Suns in 6 or 7.
Okay.
All right, since Marty doesn't get the Marty Bird reference, which that's on him, Chris in the chat, Marty McFly. I mean, every Marty has to do with basically birds, flying. It's just, it's meant to be.
I mean, bro, there's a lot of omens and portents working against
saying.
y'all.
I'm just saying,
Marty, it seems like fate is
real
maybe
voodoo going on here
against y'all a little bit here as you step into the Crescent City.
Wait, okay, what makes you say that exactly, other than we're Pelicans fans?
Because it's April 22nd and it's not that hot. Okay, like, that's why, dude. Like, you can be comfortable outside right now, which is insane. The power of the sun is diminishing. The power of Hemet, the ancient Egyptian god of the pelican, is on the rise. The age of Ra is over. That's why, Marty.
Ra's over?
Yes, the age of Ra is over. Over. The Egyptians are no longer in power for a reason. Okay? The valley of the shadow of death has lost its bite after the Pelicans went in and stole a dub. You say Chris Paul's going to play 40 minutes. Herb Jones is going to wear that old man down.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he can keep his shoulder away from my start.
No. Dude, Playboy Marty is the most disappointed I've ever been in you. Like, when you see the side copy, look, and you know I'm never going to be for a guy that played for Alabama, but come on. Like, he wasn't trying to do that. Reggie Miller out here just tossing allegations
out. I sent Jacob a tweet that I think did 0 likes, 0 retweets.
I made some waves on NBA Twitter yesterday saying that Kevin Durant is a poor man's Brandon Ingram. But, I mean, dude, check the numbers. Through 2 games, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, Marty, are you a little intimidated by Brandon Ingram at this point?
He's incredible. I wouldn't say intimidated because, like, he still has to do it against Mikal Bridges every single night, which they finally, I think they're going to switch that to be the main matchup aside from McCollum. I don't think he's going to shoot that well for the whole series. I don't want to say he won't, but something tells me he won't. I don't know. Yes, I am scared. I guess the answer to your question is yes, he's scared.
All right, Marty. Thank you for giving us some Phoenix Suns perspective. I will now allow you the floor. Anything that you want to say to Pelicans fans, to Sun fans on the way out here?
I love that I'm seeing New Orleans really give a shit about basketball because it's something that when the Pelicans are good, it's a proven fact that this city does care about basketball, and that is awesome. And I am scared of the atmosphere in the blender tonight. We've got Zurich Classic, French Quarter Fest, and then Game 3 of a series that's right there. It's going to be like Tiger Stadium against Auburn tonight. And I am a little frightened by that.
Okay. Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be fantastic. I mean, he's right. We always forget about French Quarter Fest. Zurich, the city is thriving this weekend. Playboy Marty, follow him on Twitter. Check out all of his excellent work at Barstool Sports. He's got a great blog that he edited and put together from Hogs for the Cause. Would you go check out if you want to see what it was like at the Bender to End All Benders a couple of weekends ago? Playboy, are you in New York? Where are you taking the game in?
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'll be at my local watering hole that I actually paid this place to buy NBA League Pass during the season, so I'll be there.
Is there a okay? So I guess the answer maybe to this is no. But generally, New York, you can always find a fan base. Is there a Phoenix Suns bar up there in the NYC?
No, there's not, and I don't understand why. So during the playoffs last year, there was this guy made a Twitter account that was Suns NYC. And he found this bar in the East Village that was beer and wine only that I had to watch all the playoff games at. It made me so angry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when you're at your local watering hole, what is your during-the-game drink of choice?
It's Jameson or Coors Light.
Oh, wow. Look at this, man.
I mean,
that is beef still Jake's beating heart. That
we
is
were
right
already
Jake's
so
alley.
close because of the 3-1 great connection, but, Playboy Marty.
That is literally all that Jake orders at a bar is Jameson and Coors Light.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
Come to New York, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. All right, Marty. Well, you have a great day. I hope the Suns lose. And, yeah, that's it. I don't want to wish you good luck. Stay safe.
I don't want to wish you good luck either, but it was phenomenal talking to you.
Yeah, I agree. Take it easy. Playboy Marty, Barstool Sports, up there holding it down NYC. Go check out that Hogs for the Cause video. Go to DCTofLA.com, too. That's Dreams Come True of Louisiana. Go give money to a great cause here on this Friday. Put some good karma and energy into the universe as we prepare to take some good karma and energy out of the universe as well. Coming up next, Spring Game Talk?
Sure.
LSU Spring Game Talk. OTB.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
I want you to go to ITI Technical College, iticollege.edu. What this is a local, family-owned Baton Rouge trade school. I want to be so painfully clear about this. Not some national guys, not some scam. In fact, 2021 Georgetown study proved that in terms of return on investment, the money you put in to ITI Technical College versus what you can expect to draw out, it is literally the best investment in the state. It's actually a top 15 investment in the country. Scoots, LSU, Tulane, all that sort of stuff. But here, it's a radio ad, so we need you to call this number to let them know that it's working. Call 225-267-8003. That's 267-8003 and change your life with ITI Technical College.
Yeah, iticollege.edu is that website where you can find exactly what they offer, which is so many different things, and they're going to work with you on your schedule. They're going to make it convenient for you. Not everybody can offer that. 225-267-8003.
In times of need, get a full list of phone numbers, websites, and other important emergency information on the Demco Stormwatch page at 1045ESPN.com.
There it is, the extra mile. on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
This is a house call. This is a follow-up appointment. This is a diabetes checkup. This isn't just more convenient care, it's more advanced care. This is innovating healthcare at Louisiana's #1 hospital, Ochsner.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
ServiceMaster Elite create clean, disinfected work environments. As a local business, we take pride in serving the New Orleans and Baton Rouge areas. Our cleaning protocols follow CDC and OSHA standards for healthcare settings, offices, senior living, restaurants, and industrial plants. Contact ServiceMaster Elite to get your operation ready for reopening with germ disinfection cleaning. ServiceMaster Elite, the trusted choice in professional cleaning since 1996.
Eli's always been into grilling. It took us a while to see it, but the signs were there.
What are you doing, Eli?
I knew grilling was my thing. I have been talking about it throughout my career.
Happy with the results?
I am. Got the new grill from barbecueguys.com. It performed great.
My advice, as I always told my boys,
do more of what you were born to do.
Barbecue Guys, for those who were born to grill.
You want cheese on your burger, Pops?
I'll take a little cheese.
If you're in an accident, a car accident, a slip and fall where you're injured, you need to call an attorney. The defendant insurance company, it's their goal to close the case as quickly as possible and pay out the least amount of money as possible. That's why it's important to call an attorney and call the law office of O.C. Brown.
At the law office of O.C. Brown, we're a family-owned firm. We want to be your law firm for a lifetime.
Friday's Hunt and Hill. Hour 1, we'll talk to Ryan Schimpf about LSU and Missouri. We inch closer to the spring game, and the Pels back on the hardwood. Join us Friday noon to 2. It's Hunt and Hill on 104.5 ESPN, Baton Rouge.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Esther and T-Bob, the 2022 LAB Prestige Award winner for Best Sports Radio Show, ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
No more pain, baby! No more pain from the Pelicans! We're here, we're here, we're here. The promised land, it's happening. It's all happening tonight. Can't wait. Can't wait, boys. Bill Baggins, how are those Hokos holding up? They're holding up great. Holding up great. Logged another 2.5 miles this morning. Feeling good.
Good for you.
Wanted to get a little pre-slider run in. Breaking the fast with small sliders today. Let's go, boys. We're all very happy for Mario. For those that don't know, Mario gave up burgers for Lent. Mario is addicted to the burgers in the same way that Randy from Trailer Park Boys is. He's always on the cheeseburgers. And he gave them up for Lent. Now, he did cheat in Vegas, but, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's how it goes. So he's only had one burger in the past 50 days, essentially. And today he will be blessed with small sliders. Yes, this is Mario.
He's giddy. I've never seen him.
This is Mario right here.
Dude, it's potential for a dopamine overload today. I mean, you got a Pelicans home playoff game in a series they can win against Chris Paul. I could eat cheeseburgers again. Smalls is coming in studio. Man.
I'm going to be so sad when the news story comes out. Saint Spanish broadcaster found dead in Smoothie King bathroom. Cause of death is still unknown, but he was surrounded by cheeseburger
instead
wrappers.
Of needles, there's going to be like packets of mustard and mayonnaise like around him.
Just half-eaten burgers just piled on top of him.
Just
covered in feces.
I could legit see Mario like injecting like burger into his veins.
Oh, without question.
Blending it up and injecting it down. So shout out to that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, real quick, I had something that obviously it's not like a segment. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but I did want to give it a shout out. The Senior Bowl added 5 members to their Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay, dude.
And it's got some guys that we know and care about here, and Kevin Falk being one of them.
Feezy.
Kevin Falk's in like every Hall of Fame basically, and he deserves to be in every Hall of Fame. So shout out. Do what?
Will he be in the NFL Hall?
No,
probably
not. But like every college Hall of Fame, it has to do with college football. He is in it and absolutely, like I said, deserves to be in it. Von Miller, teammate of mine with the Broncos, he's in it. Dak Prescott, obviously from Louisiana. We'll move on from that one pretty quick. Rivs can talk about that one. Phillip Rivers, P. Riv, goes into the Senior Bowl Hall of Fame. And then Patrick Willis, who was an absolute beast, the best defensive football player that I played against in my career, gets in the Hall of Fame as well.
You know who remembers Patrick Willis?
JV.
My future golf partner from today. Yeah, JV. I mean, granted, LSU kicked their ass that game, but we will all never forget that P. Willie tackle.
Yeah, he
one of the most unbelievable
P.
tackles
Willie
you've
was
ever
the
seen.
bouncer, and JV didn't have a wristband.
Please don't throw me out the club. I don't want to leave the club.
It's a pretty good class, though, for the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, it's a great
Hall
class.
of Fame.
Great job. All Jim Nagy does is do
I'm looking
good.
forward to the golf tournament this year where I just drive the cart around and don't golf.
This is a great today? Are you coming?
No. The Senior Bowl.
Oh, okay. So this guy,
golf tournament.
Accusing me of not being. I don't want to bring any negativity into the air.
I told you I have 2 shows after this.
I know. Well, that's a lack of planning. But put a pin in this because we'll revisit this.
Somebody's got to pay for that vacation.
And I get that. I do understand that. So I get that. Yeah, it's like Nick Cage. He's like, everybody else gets to work every day. Why can't I?
Exactly.
Okay, we verbal meme time. Who said this? Daniel Basham. We need 5 Marios in a white shirt standing around a burger on a couch. Somebody make it happen, please. Recreate the Piper Perry meme, but replace her head with a burger, and then put Mario's head on all the bodies, please. We need it now.
There's no doubt. There's a picture of Mario with a long white tee on the internet, without question. I can almost guarantee it.
I could see that. Or maybe let's just do the 5 shirtless Marios surrounding Piper Perry and the burger from high school. SpongeBob, MySpace shirtless pic from back in the day. No, look. I'm just kidding, Mark. I'm very happy for you today. I'm very excited to eat sliders too. So let's freaking go, dude. I'm cutting off the intermittent fasting day. We're eating burgers. Okay, we're getting it down, dude.
No Kyrie Irving over here.
No Kyrie.
He was fasting. He brought a banana out of the locker room. It was a big deal.
Nothing like making fun of somebody for their religion, for sure. No, I'm just kidding, dude. All jokes go. We make a lot of religious jokes in this program.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say.
Yes, no, we allow it.
There was the same thing like in soccer. There was someone who was fasting, and like during the match, like his fast was able to be broken, and they had like a protein shake waiting for him. And the other team like went and grabbed it for him and like brought it to him.
I mean,
like,
it'd be awesome.
Slammed the protein shake and then kept on.
And then also, I mean, there's been entire teams, right? Like if you're from a Muslim country, there's been entire teams during Ramadan that have had to fast. I cannot imagine trying to fast and play professional sports. And what's crazy is Kyrie Irving in Game 2 looked like someone who was having to fast and try to play a professional sport. Who else is fasting on that team?
I think just Kyrie.
I want to say there's one other. I can't remember. Either way, it's not KD, so I guess it doesn't matter. Like those are the only Nets the matter of Kyrie.
He's already the Slim Reaper, so.
Yeah, but he ain't no Brandon Ingram, dog. He ain't no Brandon Ingram. I mean, he's like a less efficient Brandon Ingram, essentially. 37% versus 50%. Look it up.
The numbers are the numbers.
Numbers don't lie. Ever. Spring game. How about it, boys? Tomorrow. Bam! Brian Kelly meeting with the media yesterday. Things I found of interest.
I went to practice yesterday.
Okay, so let's get boots on the ground in a second here. Just so for the shape of the spring game Saturday, it's going to be offense versus defense, trying to get a lot of work within those 2 hours. Quarterback reps should be split evenly, they were saying, between the 4 guys. And, you will have like drives and everything, and it'll be a bit situational. And they're using a defensive scoring system where like a TFL is like equals some amount of points, turnovers, stops. So you'll get some sort of scoreboard by the end. But how was practice yesterday?
It was good as a physical practice. It was full pads, and it was short yardage situations. Be still in my heart. It was 4th down.
Love that.
It was spirited. It was really, really fun to go out there.
It was spiritual for you.
Well,
that
that
too.
Short yardage. That too. But it is impressive. And have you had a chance to go out there yet?
No, bro. I told you. I just need. I know it's not good timing. I had to take a step back from the relationship for a little bit and just kind of find myself a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back.
I mean, you're gonna see a big difference when you go out there, and I'm curious the first time that when you do go out there, like, kind of how you feel about it. Although practices are over now.
Yeah.
Now you gotta wait till the fall.
Yeah.
You only had 15 of them to try to make
I mean, I got a lot going on in spring. I mean. I don't know. I got a lot going on, dude. I got a lot. Very busy. Dude. I got 2 little girls.
Dre Jenkins made multiple plays yesterday, by the way, and that's a guy that we don't talk enough about. And it's a guy that
seems like Neighbors and Brian Thomas have carried the wide receiver headlines.
And they kind of think about it. They kind of did last year. Like nobody talked about Dre Jenkins, and then look at the Florida game, look at the A&M game, Dre, just knowing him, he doesn't probably care that much. But yesterday, I mean, because they did short yardage, but they also did a lot of 3rd down stuff and multiple 3rd downs. Like he was the guy that was catching the bulk of the passes.
So that becomes pretty interesting because where does that leave Jack Besh?
I mean, he's still going to have this team is going to roll receivers.
There's a constant rotation.
Yes. And you've got a number of guys that can play a number of positions. And remember, like when you look at it, it's going to be an 11 personnel team, obviously. And, you're thin at tight end right now. So you're going to have to get creative there as well. Not to say that any of those guys is going to play, tight end, but, you don't have a lot of 12 formation like they probably normally would have. You'll see some 12 with 2 tight ends, but not like they normally would have in this type of offense.
And then you got Kyron Lacey now joining as well. What's the word on Keyshawn Butte? Have y'all been paying more attention to this? I feel like there's just a lot of
he was out there.
Negativity surrounding the Butte.
He was out there watching practice yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He's rehabbing and everything. Yeah. I don't know. It's just
it might be. I mean, it's the deepest position I think
easily
on the team.
On the entire team.
You just start going the list of guys. And they've got multiple. I mean, I feel 5 guys that could truly make a big impact.
I mean, you got Neighbors, you got Brian Thomas, you got Jack Bash, you got Dre Jenkins,
and
you still got Chris Hilton, you still got Keyshawn, you had Kyron Lacey. It is the deepest crew. And actually, if you're talking about things to watch on Saturday, because the spring game is always a little interesting to me in that it's not really a mental test. It is a bit, right? But it's very base. Like they're not going to run any advanced concepts. Like I'll never forget when I was in Charles Turner's spot and I was trying to make that jump to being a starting center. The final week of spring practice, I struggled because we were kind of dealing with the whole playbook and I was struggling to make the calls and everything. Spring game, completely balled out because it was very base, very simple. Yeah. Took a lot out of the mental side of it and just let it be football, just physical. So like when I judge spring games, I take that into account. So regardless of how the quarterbacks do, I'm going to kind of not take too much from it because mentally they're not going to be tested in the same way. I guess I could say the same thing about Turner when it comes to making the calls. But what you can put stock in are the physical one-on-one battles. Those will carry over. How do the tackles look against these DNs? Specifically, obviously, we want to see Will Campbell against these big DNs, Ali Gay and B.J. Ojolari trying to rush the passer. And then more importantly, maybe how do the cornerbacks look, which may be like one of the weakest position groups on the team, versus the strongest. How will the cornerbacks hold up? Because, yeah, you talk about wide receiver, they're all throughout the SEC nowadays. Like the same way that the NFL is now hyper-valuing wide receivers, the SEC and Bama and LSU, quite frankly, have led the charge in this regard in a lot of ways. But, wide receiver talent is exploding in the conference. And so how these cornerbacks hold up, there is no Converse and Seven Banks, so it's not a full look either. But it is something to look out for this Saturday.
I think B.J. Ojolari is set up to have a first-team All-SEC type year.
Really?
Just seeing him the way he finished last season. Go back and watch the bowl game. As painful as it is because of guys playing really just kind of out of position and trying to field a team, but B.J. was dominating Kansas State. And then once they figured out, okay, you're the Jimmy and the Joe, we're just going to triple team you and not allow you to affect the game. And he's carried that into this spring. And you go watch him practice. I mean, you talk about a high motor guy who also has every skill set that you want, and he's going to be asked to do a lot. You're going to see him rush the passer. You're going to see him drop in coverage. I mean, this is a guy that's going to be in a 2-point, a 3-point. He's going to be in multiple positions and multiple stances and doing multiple things. He's going to be a key to this defense.
Ooh. What about where's Ollie Gay?
He's out there. Yeah.
No, I know, but I mean, what's been your evaluation? Because it seems like he has a huge opportunity to make himself a lot of money this.
No, he does.
Fall.
He does. I mean, he's been practicing well. BJ to me is the guy that's flashed more than probably anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every time you go out there, you can't but help to look like if he's doing one-on-ones, you're going to go gravitate over to the one-on-ones, and when they're doing the team drills, number 8's the guy that you kind of hone in on. But I mean, the entire defensive line, talking about deep groups, that's another deep group. Quincy Wiggins.
How's Wiggins doing?
I mean, look, he's going to play this year.
Really?
He's going to get some.
And that's a full
time.
room. That's already a very full room.
But I mean, you talk about Jaquelin Roy, you talk about Guillory. That this is a room that's incredibly deep, and so they do have some positions where they have some depth like that. Do they have some that you're like, oh man, absolutely. You talked about the corners, and you do have help coming. There's going to have to be an addition at tight end to this team. Just the numbers are just incredibly low. Even when Nick Store's coming back, it's still a very, very thin room. And you have, Jack Mashburn last year was fantastic. I mean, the gap scheme runs, he made those things happen, right? And you still have him, and you still have Taylor, but you're going to need more. In an offense that wants to use a tight end in different situations, I don't think right now they can use it like they fully want to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess for Mashburn, what is the key? Being enough of a just being enough of a passing threat or a receiving threat. He doesn't have to be great, right? But does Mashburn just need it? I guess what I'm saying is, ideally for Mashburn, you just have to, if he's on the field, you have to at least believe that there's a chance that they will throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, tendencies last year.
You're right. I guess it sounds crazy, but last year, if he was in the game, you were running it.
Yeah, the percentages, and I'll have to go back in my notes and look at it. I mean, it was almost laughable with the percentages when Besh was in this position, when Mashburn was in this position. I mean, it was almost like you saw the defense check to whatever they lined up to because they had a 75% chance they knew exactly what was coming. That's what you have to get away from. You have to get away from those tendencies, and LSU fell into those. And they fell into them early and often last year.
They did, and that is, that's why there was a lot of turnover, right? Or one of the reasons. So, tight end. So, if you were ranking the biggest problems going into spring or going into fall, things that still need to be addressed, what's number one? Is it tight end?
I think it is.
I feel like with cornerback, although I think corner will have a rough day Saturday. Yeah, you got Bernard Converse coming in and Seven Banks.
You have two guys that have started at Oklahoma State, all-conference type player, and then you have Banks who started at Ohio State, played in college football playoff. You have not only help, but real help coming. The tight end position, and normally I wouldn't say the tight end position, but because your numbers are just not there, and you know that they're going to want to – I mean, your offensive coordinator is the tight ends coach. So there's obviously a point of emphasis on that position. You're going to need to add more bodies. And so that's definitely a position that I think is going to have to go to the portal. Remember, running back, you lose Corey Kiner, but you're gaining Noah Cain, so you're kind of going 1 for 1 there.
I like the running back group. I'm higher on the running back group than a lot of people are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you got John Emery, you've got Armani Goodwin, you've got Josh Williams, who people forget about. He's played a lot of football.
Yeah.
He's played a lot of football and had success. And then you're going to add a Noah Cain, so that room doesn't worry me as much.
Emil McClellan says it's kind of eerie that tight end prospects aren't knocking down the door to come play in Denbrock's system. I mean, I still think you're going to add a big tight end transfer portal. And yeah, and Mark Conway, what's his name?
Oh, you got me all messed up now.
I know. I have a buddy named Mike Conway, and it's all the wires are crossed.
And you do have Taylor coming in from the signing class, so you'll have a freshman, but it just feels like they'll add another veteran player.
Yeah, we'll see. So yes, cornerback is a concern, but you have help. Tight end's probably the biggest concern. Outside of that, I think I'm still. I mean, I think I'm higher on inside linebacker than a lot of people. I think I'm just worried about the offensive line a bit. And I love Will Campbell. And I think he is, like we said, maybe the first true left tackle we've had since like Big Whit. But that's a lot of pressure for a freshman. Still got questions at every single other spot. Charles Turner at center is huge. So O-line would probably be my third biggest.
Do you think
concern.
they add more players to that unit? Or are you saying
I think
with who they currently have?
Well, with who they currently have, it would be my third biggest concern. I think they add another alignment, another tight end. Right? They check the corner. They got 2 spots left, right?
Yeah.
And they check the cornerback box. I think that's what. If the match is right, that I think would be their ideal 2 positions that they would add to. But maybe it's like if somebody comes up in another position that's great, or if like another great corner becomes available, like you're also going to go down that road, right? Is Jake wearing a Manny Tiger hat? Is that a Manny Tiger hat?
No. That'd be sweet if it was, though.
We're gonna say yes.
Hey, Coach Curtis, if you want to send me a Manny Tiger hat, I'll definitely wear it on air. No, I think it's Detroit Tigers. I'm pretty sure it's Detroit Tigers.
Really? Like old school one?
It's an old school one. I was actually at the beach. I'm anything that has a tiger on it, like I'm game for. It's got like a retro logo. I was like, that's a pretty cool hat. I wear a lot of tiger stuff, so
it almost looks like a Bears hat, but with a tiger. It's interesting.
Yeah,
like color scheme wise, for sure. All right, when we get back, more OTB. Keep it locked.
Off the bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Craig Granger, I dated a juggalette for like 6 hours. It was horrible. It's been a lot of juggalo talk going on in the chat today, and we support it, okay? Buy some Faygo. Celebrate the juggalos today, and celebrate Central Plumbing. You drink enough Faygo, you might have to be calling Central Plumbing. Go to centralplumbing.org. Call 925-8552. I don't care if it's a weekend, weekday, holiday. They got your back. So, ever anything goes wrong, plumbing-wise, don't even think about it. Just call Central Plumbing. They've had it for 50 years. And it's not just residential. Commercially, you got an office building, business, you need your plumbing needs met, they can do it. centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, full-service plumbing company like T-Bob mentioned, no matter what the problem is, 225-925-8552. But as I tell you every day, it doesn't have to be an emergency. If you want to go to centralplumbing.org, chill out Mario, you can go to the website and you can find what they can do for you. Bathroom remodels. If you're looking to install a tankless water heater, look, I was out without one for a week. I like having them. They're enjoyable. They don't run out. Central Plumbing.
Our listeners fire off their opinions on the jimsfirearms.net hotline at 499-1045. Keep listening for your next chance to shoot us your thoughts with the jimsfirearms.net hotline on 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Spring clean your garage with the newer pre-owned vehicle from Corval Toyota. It's an easy process to pre-order your next vehicle with us. So reserve yours today. Come on down to Happy Town. That's Corval Toyota in Opelousas. Happy Town, USA.
Each year, Guarantee Media hosts a radiothon to benefit dreams come true. And this year, we need your help more than ever.
We've interviewed these incredible kids, and each and every one of their stories brings tears to our eyes.
To have a dream granted means more to these families than you'll ever know.
And it wouldn't be possible without your help.
Dreams Come True has been hit hard by the events of the past year.
So we ask for your support in helping this incredible cause.
Our Dreams Come True Radiothon is powered by the Baton Rouge Clinic. Visit GuaranteeMedia.com to pledge your support today.
This isn't just another day. It's so much more.
Kelly's life was put on hold when her auctioneer primary care doctor discovered a rare blood disorder. Her doctor connected her to an auctioneer care team of cancer, heart, and kidney specialists. With multiple primary care locations around Baton Rouge, same-day appointments, and online scheduling, we're relentless about keeping you healthy. Auctioneer Baton Rouge, innovating healthcare for Kelly.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary, for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
And this year, 2022, it's time to finally treat yourself. Bring your boat to the next level with front-to-back boat service. You want the latest and greatest marine technology? You want to go to the place that has not one, but 2 NMEA-certified techs. Family-owned and operated by the Sherman family for 30 years, front-to-back is the answer in Baton Rouge for all of your custom boat needs. So head to fronttobackboatservice.com or find them on Facebook, Front to Back Boat Service.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
On a Friday edition of Early Line, the Pelicans head home to take on the Phoenix Suns in Game 3 of their playoff series. We preview the game, give an official pick, and look ahead to the rest of the sports weekend. Early Line, 2 p.m., 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. One 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and the Baton Rouge Clinic bring you the Dreams Come True Radiothon. Dreams Come True is an organization designed to help grant dreams for children with life-threatening illnesses and their families. The Dreams Come True Radiothon is presented today by Go Flow. Donate today at 1045ESPN.com.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
About to smoke Jake in a slider eating contest once again. Steve can't hold me down this time. Can't remember if it was Dudley or DeBosier, but one of them screwed me.
You had DeBosier.
Didn't eat a single friggin' slider.
JV had Dudley, I believe.
Unreal.
No, you had Dudley.
I can't remember. All I know is
JV had
we won.
DeBosier.
All I know is we won. The slider eating comp.
Yeah, we had an eat off. JV didn't even make that.
Yeah. No. He did not even make that. I think he ate like 5 in 2 minutes or a minute and a half, whatever it was.
You ate 5 in a minute and a half, ate 4. And I initially thought slight work. This is easy. And then I saw how big they were.
Eating competitions are some of the most humbling things ever. Like
first bite,
you know you're in
jumped
trouble.
on my back.
Yeah, like exactly. From the jump, you're like, oh no,
this is real.
This is way different than I thought.
So I will say, speaking of that, one of Hudson, my son's friends, Garrett, who was at the St. Patty's Day parade with all of us.
Yeah, my boy. Shout out G.
He knows T-Bob kind of, obviously from the show, but also because he went to watch him in the pizza eating contest.
Oh, wow.
And he goes T-Bob didn't even finish one slice.
Yeah.
I went over to watch him. He's like, he didn't even finish one slice.
I mean, Garrett, give me a break, dude. These things were like 2 feet. They were huge. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever tried to do in my life. It was awful.
Because he was so serious. Like, he didn't even finish one.
I was faking it by the end. I was just like pretending to chew. I also spilled like a water bottle over the slice halfway through. It was cold. It was. I mean, even Joey Chestnut didn't have his A game. He got second. He had like 4.5, and his record is 6.5. It literally, it's crazy. It was literally down to the temperature in the air.
Man, look, that's like the size of 2 hands.
It was so cold.
How big is that though?
That's 2 feet of pizza. Yeah, Danny, you need some sort of. I mean, I have a picture where I was like holding up next to myself. I mean, it's like it was massive, dude. It was massive.
Not even one though.
You couldn't finish one in 10 minutes, guaranteed. Yeah, nobody in this room could.
Mario.
No, Mario could finish burgers, maybe. Oh, by the way, ask and ye shall receive. Here is Danny, did you make this? Full screen it. Go all the way full screen so everybody watching on YouTube can screenshot it. Go ahead and screenshot it. This is live footage of Mario as he prepares to break his burger fast by breaking that burger's back in about 15 minutes.
Look at them eyes, though.
Look at them eyes. There's some hungry eyes. There's some hungry eyes right there. May have to get Sheriff in the chat, get Mario under control, bonk him a little bit. Yeah, really excited for that. Okay, a little bit. I am actually really excited to eat burgers. I can't wait. A little bit of basketball news here as we close out hour number 1. It's a basketball-y day. Shout out to Coach Mulkey, who has added a new member to the staff. So Cedar Messer got the UCF head job, and Bob Starkey is joining as associate head coach. The interesting thing about Starkey, he was here for 22 years. He was an assistant under Dale Brown, then went over the women's side under Sue Gunner, Pokey Chapman. He's been, I think, the last 9 years he was at A&M, then I think Auburn for one, but now he's coming home, back with Coach Mulkey, back to where he spent 22 years. That's pretty freaking cool. Matt McMahon has added to the roster. Derek Fountain's a 6'9" forward who just finished his sophomore season at Mississippi State. Shout out Rivs. He has transferred in as well. And then how about this? Bro, boys, did you see this, Danny? Samuel L. Jackson's going to be an LSU fan. So the women's team signed Jasmine Carson, or didn't sign, brought her in as a transfer portal, right? Very good player in Georgia Tech. Apparently, Samuel L. Jackson is best friends with Jasmine Carson's grandmother, to the point where, like, Jasmine said that her house in Memphis, Tennessee, he would come over all the time in Memphis, right? Like, how long is he in Memphis? And why this is also exciting is he tweeted LSU basketball yesterday, so, congratulating Jasmine. And, I mean, dude, does this end with Samuel L. Jackson in the PMAC? Because that would be legendary.
If anybody could get him in there, it is Coach Mulkey.
Yep.
And if anybody can get him, as you've typed that here, to be like in a hype video, it is Coach Mulkey. But we need that video, and I don't know if y'all agree, Mario probably doesn't, to be like organic, unedited Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you give him the bone. But then again, if you're Samuel L. Jackson, like, he probably wants a script, right?
No, he probably wants one, but I want
Cody,
him.
I think that Cody could write in Samuel L.'s voice.
Oh, he could, but I want Cody to, like, leave everything in there, though.
Oh, yeah, let him say MFer.
For
sure. Yeah,
like, that's what I was kind of getting at.
You don't hide Samuel L. Jackson's light under a bushel.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not endorsing, like, using cuss words just to use them, but there's some people that have a talent.
And he's been very much on record as saying it's like his favorite word ever.
Eddie Murphy in the 80s, like, it was just better if he had a swear word.
Also, I did just see Jackie Brown recently, and his turn as Ordell in that movie is one of the all-time villains. I mean, his turn in any Tarantino movie is great, but damn, Jackie Brown was good. All right, when we get back, let's close out hour number 2 here on Off the Bench. Hit the like button.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Go to dgbauto.com. That's for Donosville Glass and Body. So go to dgbauto.com. If you're in a Central Parish, you get an accident. Remember, Gonzales PD cannot tell you who gets a tow. So I want DG&B. You're going to need $100 off those towing fees, and they're going to know you're tight because you're an OTB fan. But it's not just accidents, so it's the best body shop in the state. I do believe that firmly. But anything, man, you need an oil change, just a checkup. It's all there for you in Donosville. Go to dgbauto.com.
Yeah, and if you're on the road and you got a brand new windshield and some truck in front of you throws up a rock and chips your windshield, like, so just mad when you got a new one, don't panic. Take it to Donosville Glass and Body and get that chip repaired before it turns into a bigger problem. But if you need a full windshield replacement, they've done it for me. They can do it all. And remember, they have to have this new technology because of the sensors in these windshields. They have that over Donaldsonville Glass and Body. Check them out online, dgbauto.com, dgbauto.com.
The Baton Rouge Clinic brings you the 2022 Dreams Come True Radiothon. Help make a dream come true for a Louisiana child with a life-threatening illness today by making your donation at 1045ESPN.com.
Bayou Ford has 0% for 60 months on new Ford F-150s, plus $500 bonus cash. We have new 2022 F-150s on our lot now. And all new Bayou Ford vehicles come with a 1 million mile powertrain warranty. The crew at Bayou Ford is going to do right by you.
Hey, look what I found!
The motivation I needed to live healthier. My new favorite sport.
I found my groove.
I found I'm part fish.
My second win when I needed it most.
I found more than a gym.
The affordable childcare this mom needed. Time for myself. We found our why.
Have you found yours?
I've been doing business with Luba for 25 years. They're dependable, trustworthy. It's just the attention to detail with our clients.
Our folks have years and years of experience. They're highly trained professionals, but many companies have that asset. What I'd like to think makes Luba a bit different is that we use those talents in a way that truly is dedicated to serving the needs of the folks who depend on us.
Are you a licensed contractor? There's lots of good contractors in Louisiana doing work the right way, but unfortunately, too many unlicensed contractors are working outside the licensing requirements. Working as a contractor in Louisiana requires a license for the company doing the work. The Louisiana State Licensing Board for Contractors wants to help you get licensed to allow you to conduct work legally. It's not difficult to get the license. We can help you. Go to lacontractor.org for more information. Licensed contractors, it's the law.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
This is a house call. This is a follow-up appointment. This is a diabetes checkup. This isn't just more convenient care, it's more advanced care. This is innovating healthcare at Louisiana's #1.
Moscona inviting you to join us for Friday's AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. We're live from the Zurich Classic, talking LSU, Mizzou, and Pell's Suns. Join us 3 to 6, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, and 1130 The Tiger.
Yeah, okay, T. Now, be honest with me.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Will
I
you
don't
be
feel great.
Will
I
you
don't
be
feel
sore
great.
from
I don't
that?
feel great. I'm going to be a little sore. I'm
Okay.
going to be a little sore. I was already a little tight from running,
Okay.
not stretching
All right,
afterwards
so
this morning.
this is full disclosure, and I really don't have any problem. Whatever. So we went bowling on vacation. Got a great bowling alley
Love
there.
bowling.
Love bowling. And, I'm not trying to be funny, like to fit in my hand, I got to get like the 15-pound ball.
Yeah. Well, even more than everybody should throw a 15-pound ball that one strikes, but you got to get the big finger ball. I got to see. I'm the opposite. I need a 15-pounder with tiny finger holes.
Which doesn't exist.
It's hard, dude.
And
I used to have a custom one.
Coach, I was sore from throwing that gun.
Oh yeah.
Like sore.
How many games did y'all play?
Just one.
Oh yeah. I'll do it.
I got a little humbled by a bowling ball.
Why? Just freaking age, man.
And then I got humbled because Hudson comes over. He was 8 years old, hadn't turned 9 yet, and he won a karaoke machine off the stacking blocks game where you got to stop it and stack the blocks, like flexing on me, like, oh yeah.
Bro, that's a hard game to win.
Yeah. He comes over with a whole karaoke machine.
Let's go, Huddy.
I'm like,
dude.
Did you steal that? I won it. I tried to go win me one. Couldn't do it.
That's very impressive.
Couldn't do it. Humbling vacation I had
something on bowling. No. I had something on friggin'. Your best tweet while you were out, and you were absolutely right, was the Willie Green speech that went viral because it was so impressive. The fact that he can say friggin' with a serious face and people still respect him speaks to what a man he is.
Stone cold.
I agree.
Multiple friggins.
Multiple.
And gets his guys fired up. Look, again, I'm not saying, it's cool to cuss, but in those moments, if you've ever been a competitor, it's hard to use the word friggin' 3 times and get your guys fired up, but he's done it, and they're buying in.
That's like a snicker word normally where people are like, when
I'm
you hear
snickering
it.
thinking.
Yeah, but no, not Willie Green, man.
Good for him.
Hey, boys, congrats to Nick Cage. Him and his wife are expecting a baby girl.
There we go.
Congrats, Nick.
Off the bench with Hester and T-Bob.
His wife's name is Rico Shibata. He's 58. She's 27.
I mean, he's Nick Cage. Any surprise there?
Patient Plus Urgent Care, Patient Plus
What are we
UC.com. I keep talking about the occupational medicine. If you are a business and your OcMed needs are not being met, or even I would say this, go check out the Mid-City location of Patient Plus and just explore what they can offer you, because I guarantee it's better than what you're doing currently. So any pre-employment screening, any drug testing, any return to work forms, any of this, right? It's all under one roof over there at Patient Plus Urgent Care.
PatientPlusUC.com. Always remember that's quality care for life's little unexpected moments, because that's when they happen, right? And they happen when it's not a convenient time, but they take that all out for you, right? They make it convenient for you. They've done it for me. They've done it for T-Bob, and they can do it for you. Remember, you can get that appointment online, PatientPlusUC.com. And they're open 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. Patient Plus Urgent Care Clinic. Get in and get better.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has new 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorns in stock with 0% for 72 months. Shop our inventory or custom order your Ram with $2,000 bonus cash and a 1,000,000-mile warranty. The crew at Bayou is going to do right by you.
Eli's always been into grilling. It took us a while to see it, but the signs were there.
What are you doing, Eli?
I knew grilling was my thing. I have been talking about it throughout my career.
Happy with the results?
I am. Got the new grill from barbecueguys.com. It performed great.
My advice, as I always told my boys,
do more of what you were born to do.
Barbecue Guys, for those who were born to grill.
You want cheese on your burger, Pops?
I'll take a little cheese.
ServiceMaster Elite create clean, disinfected work environments. As a local business, we take pride in serving the New Orleans and Baton Rouge areas. Our cleaning protocols follow CDC and OSHA standards for healthcare settings, offices, senior living, restaurants, and industrial plants. Contact ServiceMaster Elite to get your operation ready for reopening with germ disinfection cleaning. ServiceMaster Elite, the trusted choice in professional cleaning since 1996.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All Star Toyota today.
If you're in an accident, a car accident, a slip and fall where you're injured, you need to call an attorney. The defendant insurance company, it's their goal to close the case as quickly as possible and pay out the least amount of money as possible. That's why it's important to call an attorney and call the law offices of O.C. Brown.
At the law office of O.C. Brown, we're a family-owned firm. We want to be your law firm for a lifetime.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning, everybody. It is 9 a.m. on Friday, April 22nd. Today in Baton Rouge, expect to see cloudy skies with a high of 84. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can now catch that up at the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. Coming up on OTB, Rivers Huey joins the show in studio. We eat sliders, and we wrap up the show with Ask the Bench. You can follow today's show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at OTB_ESPN, or watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel and subscribe for daily content. OTB OT, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and T-Bob Hebert.
Yeah.
Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob.
Hey, P, they said I got to come off the bench.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Hester and T-Bob. Yo.
All right, welcome in. Hour number 3 of OTB. T-Bob went to go find the small sliders, but the small sliders were delivered. We just wanted you to run up and down the stairs.
Fuck up!
Now we've got to get Mario, I feel like we need to serve Mario like a slider immediately. He was licking his lips. It was a whole scene here.
They gave us so many sliders. Bro.
Mario stood up.
There's like 30 sliders in there. They gave us a full plate of sliders.
Party pack. It says party pack right
That's
there.
What happened whenever Mississippi State beat you and I won those sliders. And
what about the ones that you owed us for Mississippi State?
You got to talk to them about that.
To LSU.
Feels like a thing you got to take up with
Here
Smalls.
it is. Hey, how about this?
You lose the bet and have to make sure the bet works out.
But you didn't make sure my bet worked out. They just delivered them to me.
Who do you think set that up?
Is they?
So like you set the bet up.
Hold on. Before you get lost,
I got no contact.
Is it too weird of an idea for Rivers to feed Mario a burger? Because that's what I want to do.
A little bit.
I want a picture.
Did Mario just love it?
No, he said a little bit. I want a picture of Rivers, not maybe the whole burger, but just one bite. Can we get one picture or video of Rivers feeding Mario his first bite of burger post-lit?
Anybody could feed me. I just want some of that. It smells so good.
Okay, perfect. So you down for that, Rivers?
I'm in.
All right, cool.
I mean, I don't know what it involves other than like holding a burger.
No. Yeah, you just gotta sit there and just put it in his mouth.
Cool, I love it.
Yeah, just feed him the burger a little bit.
That feels very
it's funny. I agree. It's funny. I agree. Rivs, what's going on? Thanks for the basketball player. We took one of your bench players.
What are you talking about? Can we talk
about
this, Mike?
Bench, please. Exactly. That's good.
What about it?
What about it?
I don't know. Danny came over here, tried to set this thing up. I don't know what's happening.
Just in your face? Is it making you uncomfortable? Like, what's the problem?
It's right there.
T-Bob's night shift crew messed up the mics. So,
Danny, you are a hoe and a half, dude. You really are.
I mean, it's facts. I'm not even lying. It's just facts.
That's not even true. I use that mic during night shift. That's where I sit.
Then you were the one who broke it.
T-Bob and his night shift crew, like he didn't.
Yeah,
leave
but
you out of it.
I'm a vet. Okay, I'm Scary Larry out here. I'm the Larry Nance
man,
of local morning radio.
How many times since we went to Bogies have you said Scary Larry?
Quite a bit.
Did you even get that guy's name to give him credit?
Chandler. It was wasn't it? I believe that's who it was. No, Chandler who runs the
No.
That wasn't who. Okay, so I don't remember. I thought Chandler came up. I don't remember who came up with it.
It was the guy with jersey on and no undershirt.
Oh yeah, he had the Jose Alvarado bet where he needed Alvarado to score 6, and he sacrificed that for the greater good. No, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I met a lot of people that night, and it was very fun. We had a very good time. Oh man, how many corks are up there? I need to stop doing that. I shot it on top of the roof, and there's literally no way to get that cork down.
Yeah, it is. You can literally remove that tile and get the cork.
Oh yeah, I know, but from an effort, there's no point in doing that. Rivs, you want to hear something really stupid that I just did?
Always.
So almost, probably 8 months ago, I had a leak in my roof, and at that same time, I was in the bathroom, and at that same time, the bathroom light went out in my daughter's bathroom. And sometimes you just put off, so you just don't do it. I've noticed with H4Y, I didn't move on it earlier, but I finally get Advertisements out there. I'm figuring we're gonna leave it's an electrical problem, get it fixed. You just need to change light bulb. I didn't even try to change the light bulb. I just paid $80 for someone to come to my house and change a light bulb.
They turned it off and turned it back on.
You're
like the guy who can't figure his computer out and calls IT, and IT's like, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Look, it's a great example of
turning it on.
When you assume you make an ass of you and me, right? And in this case, I guess it just made an ass of me. But I assumed that it was tied to the leak. Not at all. Just a dead light bulb. Bad look for your boy. But that's okay. I'm in such a good mood that I don't even care. I feel like, I love Accutive as a sponsor, so I feel like I supported them.
You did.
And I also feel like
you basically
spin zone.
You basically spread your legs and said, kick me as hard as you can.
Yes.
And they did.
Yes. And they did. And I'll take it. I feel like I put good energy into the universe for the Pelicans. Because now, the guy who came out, he had a good laugh about it. He had a great time.
I'm sure he had a great laugh. He was like, "Here's your bill, sir."
Yes,
let me tell you something. He called multiple people as well. He said, "You're never gonna believe what T-Bob had me do."
Shout out Daniel Kidd. See, this is why I love Accutemp, right? They send you the picture and everything ahead of time.
That.
So shout out Daniel Kidd, who just came out to change a light bulb at my house.
Oh man, you are the.
I had considered wearing the exact same outfit I had on last Friday today, just for some luck.
For luck?
Yeah, and then I didn't. So
no, that's okay. I like the hair today too. That's something that's been going on a lot lately. This new style.
Youthful?
Yes, it is.
Like
it is a youthful.
Look.
Yes, but it's back. We've been doing it with Alice. I've been seeing it a lot.
Okay.
The only thing that you need butterfly clips though.
Yeah, I do. Ooh. I don't know. I think that I think I'm past that.
No. Go all in.
I think that I could maybe
You're
do
my butterfly.
this.
Sugar, baby.
We're coming back.
Crazy Town. Wow.
I need a video, Danny, if that exists.
What Crazy Town makes me think of is every song I tried to download on Napster that was Radiohead or something. And then it would be 4 seconds of Radiohead, and then it would just shift into Crazy Town by Butterfly by Crazy Town.
Oh, because they were trying to get around the blocks and whatnot. Crazy Town, it just makes me think of music videos for some reason. I don't know.
I'm sure
that video,
there's a really
video
good
specifically.
I was about to say I don't remember it, but
so that's the dumbest part. I don't even think it's anything special. It's exactly what it's just a run of the mill video, but it's just I don't know why it sticks out in my head.
It was featured pretty prominently on Orange County, the movie.
It was on Sing as well.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of the songs in the audition part of Sing.
Sing 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen Sing 1 a couple of times.
Yeah, Sing 2.
I know. I don't really like it that much.
Sing 2's all right. I've listened to Sing 2 soundtrack 1,000 times. Oh my god.
I thought you were into it. Now you're not into it anymore.
The album?
Yeah.
I think I can be.
The first time I heard you talk about it, you were really in. You were like, oh yeah, it's so good.
I can be into something for a long time, but upon the 200th repeat listening of the Sing 2 album, I too have lost a little bit of taste for it. I will say this. I'm on day 3 in a row now of listening to the new Swedish House Mafia album all the way through in the morning. And it's awesome, actually.
Is it 2011 again? What
okay,
are we
so
doing?
their last
we
album.
came 12 last year.
Jake made that joke yesterday. Come to find out, their last album came out in 2012. and this is Paradise.
Jake and I of one
Paradise
mind.
Again. And bruh, it's awesome. Like it's legitimately really good.
What is it? Something on Instagram I posted the other day. It's like it's the year 2012. I have a sock bun in. I put on my big chunky necklace. Swedish House Mafia.
Swedish House Mafia.
I was like, I don't even know what to call him.
Sock bun.
Is playing. Oh man, did
It's
I
your,
love
it's
a
your
sock
girl.
bun?
It's your girl
It
from
was.
Instagram.
I have not thought about a sock bun in a long time.
Who also
Why did we wear those?
What is a
They
sock
were-
bun?
They were weird.
Like where you roll it up and
It was
it's
like a
like
little. You put your hair around it and then you clip it in, and so then you have this like donut
Oh
on the top of your head.
No, I like that. I also liked like a good poof. Like a good
little,
snooky
like
poof.
Southern tease.
Yeah. No, like a front hump.
Like a hump.
Yes,
Yeah.
like where you just made a little hump in the front. I don't know why it got popular.
Also, very bad luck.
Snooky.
Sock buns.
Sock buns are great. I'm still a fan
Are
of
you
sock
still
buns.
in?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still in. Because
Sounds like you
it's
never
just
left.
it's just like butterfly clips. Yeah, I never left.
Like I only wore butterfly clips in like 6th grade when it was sort of appropriate to wear like butterfly clips in your hair. Like you're not a little girl anymore, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Like
Nick
sock
Cage
bun,
just got
you
a
know,
27
I feel like Christina Aguilera probably had them on at some point.
That's true.
Yeah, for sure. But then again, the kind of some of the sexual attraction in the early blonde pop star movement was a little weird, like a little youthful.
A little like you're a little girl.
Britney Spears was 16 years old in a schoolgirl uniform singing "Hit Me." That's a weird look for society in general.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to
You
emulate
talk
that
about
too
that a
hard.
lot.
Yeah, because it's
I know,
it's awful.
I know, but you do talk about it.
I mean, but I was because I'm like, what were the adults doing? Like I was at the age for that where it made sense to me. I was a little 11-year-old kid. It was like the greatest thing I've ever seen. But like, what were the 22, 28, 30-year-old adults who were like listening to this and celebrating? Daddy, don't do that. We don't know. No,
Are you about to censor it?
Hey,
I have
I'll
no
put
problem
I'll
putting
put my hand up
Mario's
there
Piper
for you.
Perry meme up there, but we can't put that up there. We're past that. I'm just kidding. Relax.
Like, it's not even. She's
No,
not
I know,
naked or anything.
I know. Everybody relax.
What is
Everybody relax.
Danny trying to do?
Nothing. He's upset that I came at him for telling him to take down the Britney Spears picture. So it is Friday. What's everybody got going on this weekend, Ribs? What you got going on?
We have the exact same thing going on.
Oh yeah, we have a birthday party tomorrow.
Literally just the same
We're doing
stuff.
a joint birthday party with our kids.
Look at y'all.
Yeah, that's gonna
What are
be
you
fun.
doing, Ribs? Literally the exact same thing as you.
Look, I got a lot going on. I got a lot of different directions. My mind's going in, obviously, right now. I am getting increasingly hyped because I'm about to be with the fellas, getting sideways on a golf course all day here in a couple hours. So, yeah, I'm pumped up.
Jake, are you coming to our kid's birthday party?
So T-Bob scheduled it. I guess whoever scheduled it. I don't know if you scheduled it or
Well, I think
T-Bob.
we Caitlin and I did because it's the week after Easter because
Yeah.
Easter's a bad weekend.
I
for
have to
people.
work the LSU spring game.
It's actually during the spring game.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just realized.
So it was either the weekend before Easter or the weekend after. And we figured it's better to have a birthday party after your actual birthday than before because then it's kind of like a stolen valor situation.
Yeah, I agree. I
so
agree.
I'll be doing the boots on the ground for OTB in the spring game while you are having fun.
You can meet us at Superior after.
Go get Margs after, bro. And then I don't think Rivs is joined on the third leg of this journey, but I'm going back to the movie theaters and I'm going to see Northman.
I know he called me
Let's
yesterday. And he was
ride.
like, "Look, so we're gonna do the party. We're gonna hit up Superior, some Margs." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in." And then he's like, "And then I don't know if you're interested in this." He's like, he's like, "Kate and I are gonna drop the girls off and like we're gonna hit up Northman."
I think you called the wrong. I think you called the wrong person.
Are you in?
If you'd have called me,
are you in?
Yeah, dude.
The movie looks great.
Eric from True Blood being like a Viking.
Alex Skarsgård. I know. I mean, look, if I'm gonna go for any reason, it is literally to see Skarsgård.
Yeah.
But
even though there are a lot of Skarsgård abs on screen already.
that's true.
To be clear, there's plenty of material from which to choose.
The movie looks fantastic.
It does.
I want to see the movie. I just don't want to go to Superior, drink a bunch of margaritas, and then go sit through like a 2.5-hour movie.
Swing. I do. if it looks like that, dude. I mean, let's go. Also,
I
people
haven't
are,
even watched Batman yet. I mean, it's out. It's streaming. I can watch it
That
for
sounds like a
free
great
now.
Saturday night activity.
I watched it the last 2 days because
I
it's a
just-
long movie.
When do I have 3 hours of my life to sit down?
split it up.
Split it up. I
Treat
did.
it like
I
a
pulled a
TV show.
T-Bob. I pulled a T-Bob. I split it up.
That's what I do. I'm watching Solaris, which is an old 1970s Russian sci-fi movie. That's like it's a response to 2001: Space Odyssey, and it's 3 hours long. So I'm treating it like a mini TV show, 30 minutes at a time, 45,
An
whatever
hour.
the case
I think,
may be.
I think a little 3-part miniseries.
Ideally an hour. No, ideally an hour for sure. But, just get it how you can, I guess. Get it how you can.
That's what they say.
What I'm going to have to do. That's
what they say.
I'm going to have to do.
Get
So
it
you
how-
guys report back about the Northmen and let me know. But just not trying to drink a bunch of marks and then go sit in a dark movie theater.
I mean, we saw a great movie last night, so let's just keep this thing going.
Yeah.
It was
I might go
fantastic.
axe throwing after North.
Wait, what did you go see last night?
We went and saw Massive Talent.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess actually we didn't.
Cool.
Well, you were busy.
Yeah, you were busy.
See, you always get the invite. I don't even get the invite. I don't even know when we're in studio. I have to text you guys and be like, "Where's the show today?"
I'll take full blame for this, T-Bob.
Yeah, look.
I'll take full
First
blame.
off,
yeah. Love that.
The
Love that for me.
boys were pressuring. You look, yes. It was a whole thing. It was a
I
whole
love that for me.
thing. They were claiming I'm not a foxhole guy. They were claiming I'm never about hanging out with the fellas. What are you gonna do?
So bad teammate then.
Yeah. No, it's not on me. This is on Jake. He just told you.
Yeah, everyone in this room is a bad teammate, but me.
Yeah,
I think I'm a bad general manager. I think I'm a bad general manager.
I thought you said a vaginal manager.
Definitely
why would
didn't
you just say that? I don't know.
Because it sounded like, dude. Am I wrong? Danny's
General
nodding his
manager.
head back there. You said bad general manager. Let's go to break. When we get back, River's going to feed Mario a burger off the bench.
OTB, OT. In times of need, get a full list of phone numbers, websites, and other important emergency information on the Demco Stormwatch page at 1045ESPN.com.
Each year, Guarantee Media hosts a radiothon to benefit dreams come true. And this year, we need your help more than ever.
We've interviewed these incredible kids, and each and every one of their stories brings tears to our eyes.
To have a dream granted means more to these families than you'll ever know. And it wouldn't be possible without your help.
Dreams Come True has been hit hard by the events of the past year.
So we ask for your support in helping this incredible cause.
Our Dreams Come True Radiothon is powered by the Baton Rouge Clinic. Visit GuaranteeMedia.com to pledge your support today.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary, for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
This isn't just another day. It's so much more. Kelly's life was put on hold when her auctioneer primary care doctor discovered a rare blood disorder. Her doctor connected her to an auctioneer care team of cancer, heart, and kidney specialists. With multiple primary care locations around Baton Rouge, same-day appointments, and online scheduling, we're relentless about keeping you healthy. Auctioneer Baton Rouge, innovating healthcare for Kelly.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
And this year, 2022, it's time to finally treat yourself. Bring your boat to the next level with front-to-back boat service. You want the latest and greatest marine technology? You want to go to the place that has not one, but 2 NMEA-certified techs. Family-owned and operated by the Sherman family for 30 years, Front-to-Back is the answer in Baton Rouge for all of your custom boat needs. So head to front-to-backboatservice.com or find them on Facebook, Front-to-Back Boat Service.
Hey, look what I found!
The motivation I needed to live healthy.
My new favorite sport.
I found my groove.
I found I'm part fish.
My second win when I needed it most.
I found more than a gym.
The affordable childcare this mom needed. Time for myself. We found our why.
Have you found yours?
I've been doing business with Luba for 25 years. They're dependable, trustworthy. It's just the attention to detail with our clients.
Our folks have years and years of experience. They're highly trained professionals, but many companies have that asset. What I'd like to think makes Luba a bit different is that we use those talents in a way that truly is dedicated to serving the needs of the folks who depend on us.
Are you a licensed contractor? There's lots of good contractors in Louisiana doing work the right way, but unfortunately, too many unlicensed contractors are working outside the licensing requirements. Working as a contractor in Louisiana requires a license for the company doing the work. The Louisiana State Licensing Board for Contractors wants to help you get licensed to allow you to conduct work legally. It's not difficult to get the license. We can help you. Go to lacontractor.org for more information. Licensed contractors.
Friday's Hunt and Hill. Hour 1, we'll talk to Ryan Schimpf about LSU and Missouri. We inch closer to the spring game, and the Pels back on the hardwood. Join us Friday noon to 2. It's Hunt and Hill on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Such a sexy, pretty little thing. This April bitch, you got me sprung with your tongue ring. And I ain't gonna lie, cause your loving gets me high. So to keep you by my side, there's nothing that I won't try.
With Hester and T-Bob on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and 94.7 ESPN Alexandria.
Hey, Brian Kelly, if you're listening, get your ass to Manny, Louisiana. Pat Fluid says Wisconsin is early staying in Manny. Sam Pittman is down here once a month. Ohio State is sitting private planes down here. What is LSU doing? Get to Manny. Okay, right now, Mario Perez, our fearless producer, gave up burgers
This is weird.
for the Linton season. He will now have his first bite of burger in 40 days and 40 nights. And we're making Rivers feed it to him. All right, Mario, are you ready? Let's go. Eat that burger. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at how satisfied he is. Mario has it. You want one more bite? You want to feed him one more bite? Oh, good job. All right, Mario, hop on the mic. How are you feeling? Do a Jimmy out. It's okay to chew a little
Feel
bit.
awesome.
Did that hit? Did that feel good?
Spectacular.
Why did you
just straight dopamine?
Why'd your toes just curl down?
With the sauce. I normally don't like pickles on a burger, but even the pickle's good right now.
Yeah. You know, pickles are something that I've come around to in my older age. You know, it has to be a good pickle, right? There are bad pickles. There are really tasty pickles. And I'm still not too into them alone. You didn't get a pickle last night. I was surprised.
No, I didn't. I got popcorn.
I did.
Well, you're paying, so.
I did emasculate you, though, in the point to getting a medium popcorn because they all ordered smalls and I was clowning them.
You did, because you didn't get one.
Yeah.
But you made the icy sound really good.
Man,
so we all
Large
went
Coke
icy. Like every
Coke
one of
ices
us
are all
went
in
icy.
there.
Do my pants look like they're on backwards?
No, I don't think so.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
because I guess you have pockets in the front. But
Oh,
I've
they
never-
do.
I've
Yeah,
never
no, but those are like back pant pockets on your pelvis for sure. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Back pockets on your
Oh,
pelvis.
see that? Yeah,
I see it now, dude.
It's like a little
Girls don't use it.
crisscross. You
Yes,
remember crisscross? Yeah.
Girls don't use pockets, so it really doesn't matter where you put them. They're
Oh,
more
yeah, I
aesthetic.
guess you don't
They're
use
more
pockets.
aesthetic.
Aesthetic?
Aesthetic.
Yeah, for sure. Those I agree. Those pants are pretty
Oh.
aesthetic.
Sorry, that took me like
Took her a bit.
That took me way longer than it should have.
I guess it's fair, and you know what? Sometimes I wish I didn't have to use pockets because they look really bulky, right? And like if
When
I'm
I
trying
hand
to
you
show
my
off my
4 lip
legs.
glosses
You know what I
and my
hate?
wallet
Oh, yeah.
and my phone and my key.
I hate a sweatshirt that doesn't have a front pocket.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's awful.
Why does that exist?
It's awful. No, I love pockets, but like, yeah, to be clear, like if you have on like slim pants, it's kind of annoying when you got like bulky keys and a phone and everything in there, and you can clearly see the
Yeah,
outline.
like every picture for the rest of time is going to have a huge bulge.
Yeah.
There is a
on
picture.
guys'
Well, I mean,
pants
that's just
from the
my,
phone.
I was kind of born that way, but yes, the phone bulge is out of control. I agree.
When y'all say that, there's one picture that fully like pops into my head. Maybe Danny can find it. It's of y'all.
J.R. Smith?
No, it's of y'all. I think it was last
Basically.
year when you went to that baseball game and you were in the suite or whatever.
I don't know.
There's
I
a
do
photo
know.
of y'all, and I want to say it's Danny or someone. It is just the most aggressive.
It's a huge bulgy
phone
pocket.
bulge I've ever seen in
I
my life.
had a bad phone bulge at the LAB Awards, and it was very disappointing.
Oh, did I
It was
might have
very
it as well.
disappointing, dude.
I think it was Musso.
That's when Musso was still on the show.
Musso feels like somebody who would have the biggest phone bulge of anybody, I guarantee. So I could absolutely see that.
But
Like,
Musso
that
doesn't
checks
wear
out.
tight pants.
So
I mean, so he'd have to.
But he just puts so much stuff in those pockets.
Stuff in those pockets.
I mean, just so much stuff in those pockets. And, like, probably puts, like, the phone on top of the wallet, on top of the keys. Like, no
spreading it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
no sense of, hey, maybe I should, like, mitigate
Maybe
the
I should
damage
use
here.
all 4 of these pockets.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
I'm a big back pocket, wallet, phone one, keys
Dude,
the other.
Why don't guys, because that happens a lot with the phone bulge, why don't you use your back pocket for your phone? So like if
I normally do.
Oh.
I use my back pocket for my phone.
Really?
If I don't
go
bring my
back
purse
pocket
places. Yeah.
and then wallet and then keys in front.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's I have
But like if I have
never,
joggers that don't have one, then I don't.
Yeah.
I have never even considered that.
Well, that's
like, as
I
an
think
option.
about it because of that. Like if I don't have my purse or someone to carry my stuff, like I stick my phone in my back
Look
pocket.
at this dude.
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to like sneak.
Creeping on
Like,
them
I don't know why you're
burgers.
sneaking.
Look at this dude.
Creeping on them burgers.
Right. He got 2.
We're gonna find Mario just like
He's gonna be baiting in these things. Just
Whoa.
just thrusting during the commercial break. Nathan Velasquez, former real friend. That was an old movie podcast that none of y'all listened to. But it's a great name. Real
It was
Friends.
fun.
REEL. Get it? Like a movie reel. But Nathan Velasquez, a resident movie expert, texts in, dude, Northman is out of this world. Like Braveheart and Kill Bill with the violence of Passion of the Christ. It was so badass. Let's go, dude. That just got me hyped up. I also was reading a bunch of reviews this morning say that it's Egger's best film yet. And I love The Witch. I have not seen Lighthouse, but Lighthouse is supposed to be really good.
I like her. What's her face?
From The Witch? I don't remember, actually.
She's also in
Midsommar?
the chess game you like. I mean,
Oh,
chess thing.
and she's in Northman.
Yeah.
Yes, Anya. Something.
Anya-
She has like that
Anya.
exotic. She looks like a
Such a
fairy
model,
or like an
yes.
alien or something, but like in a good
Beautiful way.
yeah, in a beautiful way. Exactly. Well said.
Oh yeah, from Peaky Blinders.
Is she really? I
Yeah.
could see that. I could absolutely see that. So yeah, you get her, you get Skarsgård, you get Willem Dafoe, which I can't even fathom the faces that I'm gonna get out of Willem Dafoe in this, and Ethan Hawke. He's back in a big way. He's in the Marvel Moon Knight series right now, and now he's in a major movie in Northman.
Weird that you brought both of them up because you said Willem Dafoe,
Yeah.
and where I used to live, like in near City Park, they filmed a movie 2 houses down from me, and Willem Dafoe was in it.
Bro,
and
I would geek out.
I did a little I didn't even know they were doing it. I was just sitting on my front porch, and he just walks by me, and we do like a little wave thing.
Oh, it was like one actor to another?
Yeah.
You were like, hey, Willem, I was in Thunderstruck. I was in Kevin Durant's Thunderstruck.
And then, what's his face?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. Wow. My brain just did not want to think of his name.
You had a stroke.
COVID brain.
I did. He lived in Baton Rouge for a while, and we ran into him at Thai Kitchen. He used to love that place.
Ethan Hawke lived in Baton Rouge?
It was him and his wife and his kids, and they were all at Thai Kitchen, and I felt like stars. They're just like us. So his family's sitting behind us, and his kids are losing their mind.
yeah.
And I can see him. He's trying not to lose it, and like finally he's like, look, if you'll just be quiet, we'll go get ice cream. And I was like, oh my gosh. They have to do it too.
Wait, so do y'all know what Stars They're Just Like Us is from? Do you know what Rivers is referencing there? Jake, do you?
From what?
Like Stars, They're Just Like Us.
No.
Us Weekly.
Yeah, Us Weekly.
Back in the day, it was so good,
Did
dude.
you read Us Weekly?
Oh, they'd have
dude.
them like dressed, like walking the streets. Yeah.
Doing something normal.
I spent
you know?
so much time on toilets at my girlfriend, now wife's house, and they used to have stacks of Us Weekly, so I read a lot of Us Weekly.
Stars, they're
for
just
sure.
like us. But yeah, he was like, if you be quiet, we'll go get ice cream.
No way, they breathe? Eat? Wow, amazing.
Have mental breakdowns with their kids.
He must have been shooting a film here.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I don't know what.
There's no way that
oh,
Ethan
yeah,
Hawke
for
was
sure.
randomly living in Baton
Who else
Rouge,
lived?
although I love to
Thomas
think that.
Middleditch, the guy from what's the Silicon Valley? Oh, Silicon
Oh,
Valley.
yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
what's the Silicon Valley show?
Yes, yeah.
He lived here for a while. I used to run into him at Magpie. They're just roaming around Baton Rouge, you know?
Well, Louisiana was hidden for a while.
Kevin
before
Durant, you know,
Georgia
my
took it.
boy.
So that was in Louisiana where Thunderstruck was filmed?
Yeah, like in Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I remember when the Workaholics
We were at
boys
Parkview. A
were
lot
here.
of that movie is shot at Parkview.
I did not know that. Yeah, Rivers, if you don't know, Rivers was an extra in a scene in Thunderstruck, which was the Like Mike Kevin Durant sequel straight to VHS/DVD. and Rivers literally looks directly into the camera in
My
her
one shining
scene.
moment.
Like the one thing that you cannot do as an extra, Rivers looks directly into the camera.
And what's the best part is that you know that if that was the best take.
Oh my God, this looks so bad.
Look,
dude.
if that was the best take, the
Oh
one
my
where
God.
I'm making direct eye contact with the camera.
Yeah.
What did I do in the other ones? Like, what happened in the other shots that they were like, this is the one we have to go with?
Well, so I
Can we
think
find this?
that's probably less about you and more about them being like,
I think
more
it's like,
about
you have to
the
pay like
other
$3.99
actors.
for this movie now.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
That's a
They're trying to
lot.
get everything they can out of Thunderstruck, recoup some of that investment. But no, I think it's probably more about like the other takes for Durant just sucked. And they were like, oh God, whatever, dude. Nobody really
Nope,
cares.
it was
like,
it was one of the little kid scenes. They were in high school.
Well, this kid looks like an
and
awful actor.
And me, a fellow high schooler, was walking down the hall.
How old were you at the time?
I mean, this was like, I don't even know when it came out. Maybe like 8 to 10 years ago.
So like early 20s and
24,
you're playing like
yeah.
a 16-year-old?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
how Hollywood do.
there's no way I looked at that guy's age.
No. That looks like Musso.
Dude, full screen this immediately
It
and
looks like
zoom
Musso.
in, Danny. Zoom in on the Thunderstruck star. Wow, dude. Also, Kevin Durant was so much happier back then.
Yeah.
No, he was actually so much fun. So like, I was in another scene that ended up getting cut, but there's a scene where he's like filming a commercial, and like I was one of the producers, so I'm like sitting in a chair watching him, and he's like on a basketball court doing stuff or whatever,
Yeah.
and all I had to do was sit there, so I didn't screw that one up.
Okay, nice work.
But like
Good acting.
during the breaks, like he would just come and hang out with us, and like because there was not very many of us, and his mom was there. She was really funny. Like
Kevin Durant's mom?
Yeah.
The real MVP?
Yeah.
Oh,
she was
let's go,
incredible.
dude.
She was awesome. So it was a fun experience. I mean, I wasn't being
Okay.
asked back
If
to like do any
somebody-
other stuff, but
If somebody doesn't Photoshop Matt Moscona's head on here and just leave his head, maybe Photoshop like Musso's hat on there. That,
I don't know. The haircut kind of makes it look even
I
more
know,
like
but
Musso.
just like maybe like Musso's like
because he does kind of wear it like
yeah,
on his
just a
head,
little up,
kinda,
just
yeah.
wear it a little up. You know, Moose has that. Oh my God, why is COVID brain? What's going on?
I know.
The Sandlot. He has a Sandlot
Oh,
hat.
yeah.
He kind of has like a Sandlot
Like a dad hat.
Well, just a hat that
Yeah.
and it's like his
Too
go-to
big,
hat.
yeah.
Loves it. Yes. Somebody photoshopped Matt Moscona's head onto Kevin Durant. We're on fire with our memes today.
One thing I did learn in this whole process of being in this movie is that there are just, and this makes sense, but there are just career extras. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they would show up to do this at like whatever the call time was, like
Yeah,
5 a.m. But they had been all night filming somewhere else, and like they're like the girls are like taking their makeup off and putting it back on, and these women are much older than me, you know, like doing this, like that's their whole thing, and it was exhausting. Like I felt so bad for them, and you're making like $12 an hour.
Oh, I thought you got more. You don't get more. I thought
Well,
it was like,
and then it's
10 years ago. Maybe.
but then it's also like, but these to live, like it's just a lot. You don't know how.
It's long hours.
You don't
Like,
know
you
how
can't
many
hold
hours
down
you're
another
gonna
job.
work. Yeah,
Right.
like I just did it because I was like, oh, Kevin Durant, this seems cool.
Yeah.
Like sure, I'll be an extra. But
Yeah,
like it was wild. The
yeah.
lifestyle of an extra is wild.
I mean, y'all know me.
Background actor.
I've had many fantasies about being a background actor, but that is what puts the kebab on them. Is I don't know how I could hold down this job while getting to film.
It's like
I still
12
think you
hours
do
at a
it,
time
yeah.
for sure. Like at a minimum.
Musso before his life was ruined by marijuana, says Daniel Basham. Wow, that is so funny, dude. Oh my God, that is perfect. Mario, do you think it's funny? Given that you spend more time with Musso than anybody here?
Yeah,
now?
leave my guy alone, man.
Well, I love Musso though.
Foxhole
It's
guy.
It's not
Foxhole
bad to
guy.
say
You
that
passed
he looks like somebody.
You passed the test. Look, we've given Musso a lot of love. Like we said, he hit the gritty in a bar, and it was good, and people liked it.
Makeout
and
sesh
applauded.
on the dance floor.
Yeah, allegedly, but yeah, still good on him. All right, when we get back, more of this. Keep it locked. OTB.
More of
OTB, OT. Our listeners fire off their opinions on the jimsfirearms.net hotline at 499-1045. Keep listening for your next chance to shoot us your thoughts with the jimsfirearms.net hotline on 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Before we begin any electrical work here, we perform a home safety check that begins at your electrical panel to make sure that you and your family are safe. For all your upgrades, installations, and repairs, call Mr. Electric.
There it is, the extra mile. on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
If home is where the heart is, a roof is a shield. That's why for over 25 years, South Louisiana always turns to Garcia Roofing and Sheet Metal. For more information, visit garciadidmyroof.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
This is a house call. This is a follow-up appointment. This is a diabetes checkup. This isn't just more convenient care, it's more advanced care. This is innovating healthcare at Louisiana's #1 hospital, Ochsner.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
ServiceMaster Elite create clean, disinfected work environments. As a local business, we take pride in serving the New Orleans and Baton Rouge areas. Our cleaning protocols follow CDC and OSHA standards for healthcare settings, offices, senior living, restaurants, and industrial plants. Contact ServiceMaster Elite to get your operation ready for reopening with germ disinfection cleaning. ServiceMaster Elite, the trusted choice in professional cleaning since 1996.
Eli's always been into grilling. It took us a while to see it, but the signs were there.
What are you doing, Eli?
I knew grilling was my thing. I have been talking about it throughout my career.
Happy with the results?
I am. Got the new grill from barbecueguys.com. It performed great.
My advice, as I always told my boys,
do more of what you're born to do.
Barbecue Guys, for those who were born to grill.
You want cheese on your burger, Pops?
I'll take a little cheese.
On a Friday edition of Early Line, the Pelicans head home to take on the Phoenix Suns in Game 3 of their playoff series. We preview the game, give an official pick, and look ahead to the rest of the sports weekend. Early Line, 2 p.m., 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
We still riding on chrome. We still pulling off, man, look. I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on, even all drinks on me. Wipe me down. Fresh kicks, fresh white tall tee, fresh NFL hat, fresh bows with the grease. Wipe me down. Those niggas wanna hit me with the heat. Real recognized, real niggas gon' speak. Wipe me down. Chicken laden, I've been rolling by the week. You can tell I got cake by the diamonds in my teeth.
OTB OT with Hester and T-Bob on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and 94.7 ESPN Alexandria.
Put it in my mouth.
It's Mario with the burgers.
Oh.
Pause.
Hey, are you going to do another watch party?
No, so that's what I was saying earlier today.
That was fun.
It was super fun, and I would recommend anybody going to Bogies.
I was impressed.
I'm not going to be at Bogies. Yeah, it was awesome. No,
It's been a minute since I've been to Bogies, and you know what I want to? My one takeaway from it was, what a fantastic job they have done with the women's bathroom.
Really?
Yes, you
the
can
old trough is still in the boys'
you
bathroom.
can comfortably go into the women's bathroom and like feel okay. You know, like it's private. There's stalls with doors.
Okay.
Like I feel very good about it.
Yeah,
I like held it for so long because I was like, oh, I don't want to go in that bathroom. And then finally, I just had enough. I was like, I gotta go. I'm just gonna have to like do it. And then I was like, wait, what is this? What is this? Look at it.
I had not been there since 2013, and so it had been nearly a full decade.
I've been once in the last 15 years.
Another takeaway, and this might not be popular for some of our listeners who might have been there. When we got there, there were obviously people who came because we were like, hey, we're doing this watch party. Like, come watch the Pelicans. There were also adult people like us who were there just because they were there.
Yes. But you know what? I don't want to cast aspersions. You know, man.
Hey, you live your life. You do you.
Yeah,
But I was
exactly,
a little surprised. I was just
Exactly.
more surprised that there were so many of our aged people there accidentally.
I don't.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't go there unless it was kind of a thing.
Yes.
Like the last time I went was Alabama LSU
Yeah,
in
that makes
2018,
sense.
and it some like
I bet
Gold
that was
Junior
fun.
was there
I bet
with
that
us,
was
Peter
fun.
Burns,
Yes, absolutely.
Katie Lauren,
And we had fun.
As they told us, you know, there's no maximum age, just minimum.
There's no maximum
But certainly, as an older person visiting a college-age bar, there is strength in numbers.
Yes.
And confidence in numbers. It is hard to do that without the numbers behind you.
We saw the Evil Twins.
Evil Twins were there.
They were
From
there.
the radio show? The
Yes.
Legends, yes. They were very excited
incredible.
to meet Rivs.
They were. They knew I was a Mississippi State fan. They knew that I was wearing T-Bob's old AD jersey.
Yeah.
Like,
The
they were
Evil
well
Twins,
versed.
Good guys. I used to see them at Wednesday Night Tiger Zone every week.
You went to their tailgate one time when you were little.
Zone.
Yeah, yes, I did. Way back in the day.
You had a broken arm?
Yeah, okay. They said when I was little, when I had a broken arm.
Well, you were little to them.
I know. I think I was in high school because I had like an
So they
arm
meant
surgery.
young, 'cause you weren't little.
Yeah, I don't know. But either way,
They were very kind. Everyone we saw there was so nice.
the point is,
Bogies is the move. back in the
Bogies
day,
was
We
super
met so
fun.
many people who listened to the show.
Yes, if you want to go and have a great time tonight, you should absolutely go to Bogies. The reason why, Rivs, I can't commit to anywhere yet is I'm going. Sheriff's coming out.
Wait, what
but
happened?
I don't know.
Did you do something?
I'm sorry,
No, I didn't do
guys.
anything. Ultimate Warriors might be getting a little horny in the chat.
Oh,
but,
ooh, I see. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
I didn't see it yet.
Ooh.
But the reason why I can't commit today is because I'm about to be on the golf course with the fellas, and it's going to get real sideways real quick. And
I'm curious what the comment before that was, though.
chances are I'm going to be in an amorphous blob of Brody's. And I don't want to be like trying to tell everybody like, hey, we have to go here. I said I was going to go here on air. I don't want to take control of the group. I want to go with the flow. So I can't commit yet.
Avo.
But Bogies was lit.
Look,
Look at this video.
if they win? What about they win tonight?
Sunday night, I'm trying to go to the game.
I know,
Ooh, that could be
but
cool.
but we know you're not.
No, I am, though.
Dude, you don't have any equity left.
I got it. Yeah,
Bruh,
yeah,
you
no,
You
ain't
do not. You got
any
nothing.
equity
You got
left.
nothing.
I already got that check
I
pre-approved,
feel like
dog.
I feel like you used some last
I got
night.
that check pre-approved, dog. The bank said, stamp. There's your loan. Take it.
Okay, but also
High
you can,
interest rate.
Also,
Sure. High
also,
interest rate, fine. But
listen.
no, that
Also,
loan's
you can
approved.
spend money on Friday and Saturday where that check doesn't clear on Sunday.
No.
And
You better be
you're
real
spending- You're
careful.
spending a lot of money today. I guarantee you're spending money today.
Yeah, but.
But.
No, but. Blackwell's being in town means my wife's
Okay.
best friend is in town.
That helps
Sure,
you.
that does help. That
And
helps.
So I'm like.
But if y'all both act like asses,
Bum, bum, bang.
And
That's
it's like
double
double.
whammy.
Yes, it's doubly.
That's impossible. I am.
Oh, no, it
Okay.
is not.
It's impossible. I've never done that in my entire life.
Avo brings up a very good point. He said Rivers didn't know what to order. So, like, we get to Bogies.
Yeah, you did pull a crazy panic
we,
move.
we get to Bogies. Well, normally if I go to a bar, which is usually not like Bogies, like I'm usually at just like a restaurant bar, you know, somewhere like people our age go, I order champagne or a glass of wine. Well, I got to Bogies and my first thought was like, you can't order wine here. Like, I mean, I guess you could, but do you? Do you order wine? You don't. So they're like, what do you want? And I was like, Red Bull vodka.
Red Bull vodka. Out of nowhere, from deep. Danny's shaking his head back there. Danny, does the you still order?
I panic ordered Red Bull vodka. But the best part was this. So then, like, Kevin orders a beer, and we got our check when we left. Kevin's beer was $4. My Red Bull vodka, $1.
What? Wait,
so,
what?
Thanks, Bogies.
The
Appreciate
economics
you.
of that don't check
Appreciate
out at all.
you. Maybe they want people drinking more Red Bull vodka. Like, I don't know.
I did end up following you down the Red Bull vodka path, and it was pretty good.
The only time I've ever gone Red Bull vodka is in Vegas because I was trying to stay awake to gamble on the table.
When I was in college,
yeah.
When I was in college, I drank Red Bull vodka all the time. Like, that was sort of my college thing. But I'm not in college anymore.
No, you're not.
Danny, do young people still drink Red Bull vodka?
He's not that young.
I mean, I don't drink it, but I have like seen sorority girls.
When
with
you're
Red
in
Bull vodka.
college, when you were in college, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was just a panic college move. I was like, I'm in a college bar. What do I do with
Yeah.
my hands? And it just Red Bull vodka came out.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I
But
I
then
got
you
there-
got one.
Well, and I got one. It was good. And it was
Like, what do you
good.
do?
And it was good.
Throwing a lot of
T-Bob
shade.
doesn't have like a drink of choice though.
No,
That's true.
Like he doesn't have a go-to.
I mean, was I supposed to order a glass of champagne?
Like a Coors Light or a Jameson.
That's true. Ribs is
Was
champagne.
I gonna order a
No.
champagne?
And I love Bogues, but I don't think you're going to there for
Right.
champagne.
No.
That is fair.
No.
They might have had it though. There's a college bar
Maybe.
in Starkville, and I remember it was actually an LSU series. I was in town, and so a bunch of people were in
So
town.
LSU won?
They did.
Yeah.
It was the last weekend in the old dude. And so we went to the game, and then we went to this like hole in the wall bar in Starkville, and we're all sitting there, and they're ordering like beer, like you would at a hole in the wall bar. And I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot my shot here. What are the chances that you have champagne?
Yeah.
And they were like, I think we have like 2 bottles. I was like, wrap them up. I got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I mean, I think I paid like market price for these bottles, you know, but I was just like, bring them to the table. Let's do it.
The only person to ever order champagne
I know,
at a
they were like, I
Starkville
don't know
dive bar.
how long
In
these have been
Starkville
here.
in general.
Like,
I mean-
how long have these been in our cooler? We don't know. We don't know.
Daniel Kidd saying, oh my God, Daniel Kidd's the one who went to my house earlier for AccuTip, and he says, how many offensive linemen does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh, no.
And he said, y'all have a good one. Got more light bulbs to change. Okay,
Oh,
Daniel.
T-Bob.
Get a little-
Okay.
get a little
T-Bob.
fat
No,
and cocky there, DK. Relax.
He has this moment. You gave him this moment. Now he gets to use it.
That's fair. That's fair. You should use this moment to go to RejuveMeMedical.com and feel younger once again. RejuveMeMedical.com. Restore me, refuel me, rejuve me.
You want to feel like you're young enough to go into bogeys.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Roll out of bed energy. Roll into bed with energy, huh? You ain't bringing no one home. But if you did, though, right? I mean, you want to be confident, right? RejuveMe can help get you there. They're going to draw your labs. You're going to be a lifestyle specialist and customize a plan for you. RejuveMeMedical.com. When we get back, Ask the Bench, closing out the show next.
OTB, OT.
All-Star Toyota BatonRouge.com. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Selection. It's a great thing. Right?
Yeah.
You want choices.
Sure.
They have that
They do.
at All-Star Toyota. And I mean in multiple ways. You want to buy new, you want to buy used, you want to rent, you want to lease. You want a hybrid, you want a big truck, you want a sedan, you want a minivan. It's all there for you at the best prices, the best vehicles, them Toyota vehicles, which last. Hold their value, stand the test of time. Go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com today.
And the best part, everything you just laid out, T, is available in everything you can do over there. So buying, leasing, and renting. A lot of places you can only lease or rent certain vehicles. You can't have the full fleet, but the full fleet is available over at All-Star Toyota. You can find that, exactly what they have. T-Bob mentioned it, multiple trucks, multiple SUVs, multiple sedans, hybrids, whatever you might need. The murdered out Mini like T-Bob last night. That thing was sparkling at the movie theater. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
The Baton Rouge Clinic brings you the 2022 Dreams Come True Radiothon. Help make a dream come true for a Louisiana child with a life-threatening illness today by making your donation at 1045ESPN.com.
If you're in an accident, a car accident, a slip and fall where you're injured, you need to call an attorney. The defendant insurance company, it's their goal to close the case as quickly as possible and pay out the least amount of money as possible. That's why it's important to call an attorney and call the law office of O.C. Brown.
At the law office of O.C. Brown, we're a family-owned firm. We want to be your law firm for a lifetime.
This isn't just another day. It's so much more.
Kelly's life was put on hold when her auctioneer primary care doctor discovered a rare blood disorder. Her doctor connected her to an auctioneer care team of cancer, heart, and kidney specialists. With multiple primary care locations around Baton Rouge, same-day appointments, and online scheduling, we're relentless about keeping you healthy. Auctioneer Baton Rouge, innovating healthcare for Kelly.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
And this year, 2022, it's time to finally treat yourself. Bring your boat to the next level with front-to-back boat service. You want the latest and greatest marine technology? You want to go to the place that has not one, but two NMEA certified techs. Family owned and operated by the Sherman family for 30 years. Front to Back is the answer in Baton Rouge for all of your custom boat needs. So head to fronttobackboatservice.com or find them on Facebook, Front to Back Boat Service.
Hey, look what I found! The motivation I needed to live healthier.
My new favorite sport.
I found my groove. I found I'm part fish.
My second win when I needed it most.
I found more than a gym.
The affordable childcare this mom needed. Time for myself. We found our why. Have you found yours?
I've been doing business with Luba for 25 years. They're dependable, trustworthy. It's just the attention to detail with our clients.
Our folks have years and years of experience. They're highly trained professionals, but many companies have that asset. What I'd like to think makes Luba a bit different is that we use those talents in a way that truly is dedicated to serving the needs of the folks who depend on us.
Are you a licensed contractor?
Let's go and inviting you to join us for Friday's AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. We're live from the Zurich Classic talking LSU, Mizzou, and Pell's Suns. Join us 3 to 6, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
But first, tears for fear.
OTB OT with Hester and T-Bob on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and 94.7 ESPN Alexandria.
Of all the great things Danny's brought to the show, like video-wise and content-wise, like this might be the best thing that he's added to the show, because Danny sent me this video and I posted it a couple weeks ago, and I had so many people that don't live in Louisiana, they don't know it's a thing on Fridays. And they're like, this song is a Friday vibe.
Uh-oh, Austin. I agree, by the way. I agree. Austin Shoemaker, Sheriff, watch out now. So
I mean,
what's the girl's name that's on today?
But he could also be
Rovers.
asking so that he can say, she sucks.
Yeah, maybe.
Rovers.
You just never know.
So we got to tell me that might not be the case.
You just got to roll the dice, you know?
I've got good instincts on these sorts of things. Hey, DraftKings. Download the Sportsbook app, promo code Baton Rouge. Bet $5 on an NBA game, get $150 in free bets. DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Don't forget about the daily fantasy, though.
Yeah, Jake's all hacked. He won like big the other day. He got first place.
At a 15,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
But he tied with a bunch of other people.
I'd be like, y'all be hearing about it every other minute.
Well, you know.
But like
when you win as much as I do, it's like you don't like to brag.
See, I really do wonder where the losses are, because like about once every 2 months you come in with like a big win. So I'm just wondering how much you're losing in between. I feel like the balance is still up. I feel like you're still
only
way
bet
ahead.
like 10,
yeah,
15
that's what I'm
bucks.
saying. You
Like
just do these
I'm
crazy
a
parlays.
small parlay king.
Yes.
I don't bet like like big on a single game. I don't like to have too much on one singular game.
Okay, Sheriff is watching Austin. He's got eyes on him.
Quick question.
Yep.
So you're playing golf today in this alumni
Golf tournament, yep.
Why aren't you playing?
I'm doing 2 radio shows.
He's not a golf guy.
Of
Don't let him
course.
fool you.
Of
He's
course.
like
He hates golf. No, I know he hates golf. I know he hates golf.
I mean,
But
I
just
don't
wasn't-
love golf, but I love being with the fellas.
I mean, I think that
Foxhole.
if you're you guys and you're playing,
I'm not a foxhole because I don't go golf at the
I don't know,
alumni
I don't
golf
know,
tournament.
I mean, you tell me.
I don't know. You guys both tell me.
love for you to
You
be
guys,
in the group.
what'd y'all do last night?
We needed
We didn't
What
do
happened?
anything.
Okay,
What'd y'all do last night? Like, y'all would have
Hold
tell
on,
me
guys.
what?
Hold on. We only have a minute left. We cannot let these bad vibes invade our weekend with the Pels on deck and Tears for Fears. Rivers, I'm sorry that we did not invite you to the movie last night. That was a bad friend oversight, and I apologize. Jake, I don't mean it. You are a foxhole guy.
I was texting you guys
When?
last night.
Um.
Yep. Because I was asking you where the show was today. Were y'all like secretly walking into the movie theater? Like,
Potentially.
There's some real opportunity that's
Again, though, you're bringing it back to a negative.
wow,
You're
like
bringing it back-
I literally
No,
was
stop.
texting you.
You're bringing it back to a negative space. We can't do that. Pels in 4, 5. Pels in 5 tonight. Starts today. Flock up, boys. Go to golf beer. Well, like Cold
sorry.
Coors Light, Vizzy Art Seltzer, Blue Moonlight Sky, Citrus Sweet. Duh, ask the bench.
Yeah.
Zurich or Boudin Festival on Sunday?
Or the Baton Rouge Blues Festival.
Yeah. But I'm not going to. I'm trying to go to the Pelicans game, but I would choose Boudin Festival.
I've got a signing, but it's early. So whatever time those other things are.
I feel like a little bit of a flex.
Or
there.
Beauvoir
Yeah, I got a
Park,
signing
which I was
drop.
telling you guys about. They do Beauvoir.
Beauvoir.
They do a Sunday in the park. It's behind Building 5, like over there by the overpass.
It could be fun.
It's like $15. You bring your booze, your food. They play music. It's incredible.
Pels in 4. More. Yeah, there we go, Piersley. You nailed it.
Some
I
real
don't care if
real misogyny at OTB.
Look, there was a bad oversight by us.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
As a rookie move by a veteran
You
player.
should see Massive Talent, though. I
real
love
funny.
y'all.
That's true. If I had
I
watched the
love
show
the Pelicans.
yesterday, I would have known.
Flock up!
OTB.
That is a hell of a point.
You know that's a noise. What bird is that?
Sounds like a peacock, actually.
It's a peacock! It's exactly what it is. Good job,
What just
dude.
happened?
I'm really good at bird calls. I'm also really good at calling Accutip to come out of my home and
Change a light bulb.
change a light bulb. Wild. AccutipBR.com. Look, they do actually do real electrical AC and heating work. You don't have to call them if your light bulb is out. That's just a mistake that I made because I assumed. And when you assume, you make an ass of you and me.
You
will
do.
never make an ass of yourself. If you go to AccutipBR.com, schedule time online. You saw the text. They send you a text ahead of time with a picture who's coming to your home. It is so nice. Go to AccutipBR.com.
Yeah, like Luke is coming to my home today. We have one of our rooms isn't cooling off like the others. They're coming out today, going to get it fixed ASAP. Customer service through the roof. AccutipBR.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
This is a house call. This is a follow-up appointment. This is a diabetes checkup. This isn't just more convenient care, it's more advanced care. This is innovating healthcare. at Louisiana's #1 hospital, Auctioner.
At All-Star Toyota, you get it all. If you're in the market for an all-new Toyota vehicle, come see our friendly and knowledgeable sales team at All-Star Toyota. Located in Baton Rouge at the corner of Airline and Goodwood, we've been serving our community since 2005 by offering a large selection of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get behind the wheel of your dream car and take a test drive at All-Star Toyota today.
ServiceMaster Elite create clean, disinfected work environments. As a local business, we take pride in serving the New Orleans and Baton Rouge areas. Our cleaning protocols follow CDC and OSHA standards for healthcare settings, offices, senior living, restaurants, and industrial plants. Contact ServiceMaster Elite to get your operation ready for reopening with germ disinfection cleaning. ServiceMaster Elite, the trusted choice in professional cleaning since 1996.
Eli's always been into grilling. It took us a while to see it, but the signs were there.
What are you doing, Eli?
I knew grilling was my thing. I have been talking about it throughout my career.
Happy with the results?
I am. Got the new grill from barbecueguys.com. It performed great.
My advice, as I always told my boys,
do more of what you were born to do.
Barbecue Guys, for those who were born to grill.
You want cheese on your burger, Pops?
I'll take a little cheese.